Hello, and welcome to episode 14 of Zero Initiative.
Zero initiative!
Thanks, Travis. Appreciate it. We have returned for more adventurings. Let me introduce who's playing. I am playing Brijos Ambeles. My name's Blep. It's not my name, actually. My name's Sam. Over there is Kiso Ryukin, played by the fantastic that other Jon Stewart. Let's do this real quick. Z, I guess. And above above Kiso is Kakile.
Wow, you cut that off at the wrong spot.
I know. Above Kiso is Kakile, played by Bastion Fils. And to the left of that finger wiggle there is Trace Pennyroyal, played by Ferracine. Above Trace Pennyroyal and Ferracine is our Dungeon Master Fixiel. And two Fixiels on his right. Wait. Next to him is Reese, played by Kineas 2. That's right. That's right. You can hover over the screen to see our stats in the beautiful D&D Beyond overlay.
Beyond.
We made
on-screen images are still level 4, by the way.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Gilbert Godfrey for the center square, please.
When did we do that? When did we level up?
And the win.
Before the last session.
Shit. All right. Well, you gotta send them to me anyway. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. We have a little more HP.
It's in the great D&D Beyond overlay.
It is in the great D&D Beyond overlay, and you can actually click on our little icons over there, and it will take you to our pages. If it's is everyone's public, and you can see all of the stats, and you can see all of the spells and all of the things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly say hi to Tony. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
What's up, Tony? How you doing? And Dava's here, and Rid Cully is here. Hello, and Krazikin. All right.
And everyone.
And everyone, and Demon. Hello. All right, so yeah, I'm ready. You ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
We should be on this.
An exclusive. Let's see. Exclusive. What do I want to say? The words that aren't coming out of my mouth properly.
I don't know. Deal.
I am currently
Opportunity.
planning a Tongspark one-shot
Oh yes.
entitled The Tomb of Meshkanet. So look forward to that.
Woo!
Can't wait for you all to get murdered by Fixo on that module.
Alright. That's the wrong word duck. Alright, last time on Zero Initiative, our heroes received a visit from a pair of investigators who showed up to Trollskull Manor after a fireball exploded in the middle of the night. But because no one was hurt but Trace, and no property was damaged other than their own, the authorities were satisfied with the explanation of events until the next day, when another fireball exploded. That's exactly how I wrote it, on their doorstep, killing a number of people on the street. I did not spell check this, because nobody reads it but me. Exploded on their doorstep, killing a number of people in the street, but because of their past help with the Grey Hand, they were given the benefit of the doubt, and were allowed to actually assist in the investigation of the killing. They learned some helpful details regarding a possible construct's part in the events, and when given the opportunity to question the dead at a nearby temple, they accompanied Barnabas, don't remember if that's his real name, but that's what I wrote down, to meet the Blackstaff. They learned about the possible Zentarim connection to the case, and went to question a similar construct at the Temple of Gaunt. He gave them a magical doodad that helps find others of his kind, and Reese managed to get a hit not too far from their inn. Naturally, they went to investigate, and Kiso, after overhearing fighting within the house, rushed in to help. And that's where we're going to start. and I need you all to let's get dangerous.
Ow, ow, ow.
Let's
I mean,
get dangerous.
roll initiative.
Oh, actual rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't eat that kitty.
I have not Laura Bailey'd my dice yet, so we're going in fresh. Raw.
I have put one in jail already.
Oh, really? Damn it.
Oh, one was put in jail.
Damn it.
It was put in jail before we started.
Yeah.
That's how bad that one was.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That was my Scanlan dice.
I have a problem.
Speaking of Scanlan dice, I was looking on eBay for another set of those.
That's my
A
dice box.
set went for over $300
What?
of the Vox Machina D20s.
Are you kidding me?
Not even kidding.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, they're gonna have a new set soon.
I'm not buying them.
Yeah, you
Are
are.
the dice also doing their own cartoon?
You,
Oh, I'll buy the Mighty Nine dice.
no, you got the Legend of Vox Machina dice because you donated to their Kickstarter.
Right, I did get that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that still going, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got another 2 weeks at
Donated
least.
to it, yeah.
Yep.
They're at, what, 8.2 probably?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll get the last one. Maybe.
I don't know. Alright, so.
Maybe.
25 to 20.
Basically begging people to.
What was
do
22.
25 to 20?
What?
Jesus.
That's my 20 for the day, so you know, I'm fucked now.
15 to 20.
Sorry.
17.
18.
Alright, did you get all three of those bits?
I got 17 and 18.
Mine was 21. I'm sorry.
21. Okay. 17 was Kisa.
Yeah.
Kakule, what'd you roll?
10.
Hey, double digits.
Ow. And yet still last.
Not quite.
I want to test something. 10. No, it
9.
didn't work. I didn't get a cat meow that time.
Okay. That's a lot of people in the initiative board, guys.
There's a meow for you.
Alright, Trace.
Yeah, sure.
You are outside of the gates.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You are on the street.
Yeah?
What do you want to do? You currently
Nothing,
don't
wait.
know anything's happened. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Was there somebody else on the wall? Somebody was on the wall. Was it Reese?
I was
I
on the
climbed
wall.
down.
You climbed
It's
down.
nighttime, right?
Didn't I get
Or-
up on the wall?
Yes.
We
Let
came
me-
back
let
to
me-
everybody.
Let
No,
me
I
just
just
assume
missed
I'm on my third charge of mage armor at this point.
Okay.
Just in case, to be
I
fair
just
about it.
messaged. You still have my inspiration as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn. Try to
Reese.
help.
King.
Yes?
It's your
It's
turn.
your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were having Trace do something still.
Nope.
No.
She doesn't know
In
anything's going on at the
range?
moment.
Well, what were we doing standing out here? Iso went in, check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last thing you told us?
That if they were in trouble, I was going in. Which means
You went in and you were talking to us.
He didn't even say he went in yet. I mean, to us.
Yeah, you. But do
Yeah.
you remember what you told us last? Because we were like, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" And you're like, "It's all good. It's all good."
Oh no, I
boys."
was telling you that I saw two people up top, and that I heard fighting,
Right, and we also
and
heard
that
fighting.
they looked in. That if they were in trouble, or did I say they looked in trouble? I did a perception. Fakes, do you remember if I got like I was like, if I got if they were worried about what's going on outside or anything like that?
Okay, so basically before you walked in, they were looking at the doors there on the left that are slightly ajar.
Ajar.
And as you walked in, you can see they turned towards you, and the doors are kind of open, and then there are people out there fighting.
Okay.
But Brihos,
Yes.
do you want to do anything before this starts?
What do you mean this starts?
Before we get to Kiso's turn.
Nope. I guess not. I'm waiting. Yeah.
We were waiting for the cavalry call.
I will listen keenly.
Okay, make a perception check.
That is 16.
You hear fighting, and you hear a monk crash through a door.
Okay.
Kiso.
but That's my action. Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I see them. They're looking at me now.
Yes, they have turned towards you, both of them weapons drawn.
I put my hands up,
Okay.
not aggressively, and I let them know that we're working with the city guard and Force Crate in regards to the fireball and troll skull.
You have
and-
6 seconds. You can't say all that.
Okay. We are here to help you.
Okay. All right. In front of you, you see a woman dressed in a fine dress carrying a rapier or a saber. Is it a saber? Yeah, it's a rapier. Okay. And then you also see a half orc. Oh shit, that was wrong.
Are they cute?
You see a woman wearing a breastplate armed with rapier, standing next to a well-dressed half-orc bodyguard. He's muscle-bound half-orc with a cleft palate. And he comes up and is going to take 3 attacks against you because you just busted in his room, and that's his job.
Can we see this happening? Or like on the map? Can you reveal the?
It's right above.
Above and
Where you're
inside
standing?
out, so we can't.
Right above where we're standing.
So the
Oh!
upper floor. Yes, there you go. Sounds like you found it.
I forgot there was 2 floors on this map.
All right, 3 Morningstar attacks against you. That is a not gonna hit. That's gonna be a 14.
Ooh.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
No, 27 to hit.
Still, yeah.
It's gonna die and we're not even gonna know.
You take
New character,
13
new
points of piercing damage.
How much?
13. And the last one is going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits as well.
And you take 6 points of piercing damage. Alright.
That was painful.
And he yells while he's doing this. My lady, take the children and go!
We're attacking
And-
children now.
And it's Kakule's turn.
Okay. I'm assuming I also have no idea what's going on. The perimeter wall, does it go higher than the balcony?
I believe it's the same height. Let me look.
So they can't hear the fighting? I can only hear it because I listened.
You can hear some fighting, but you can definitely hear a loud half-orc yell, "Take the children and get out." The walls are
attacking some nice people and their family. What's about to happen?
Okay, so the second floor is 20 feet high. And I believe the walls are a similar height. Yes.
Shaka when the walls
How
fell.
high was it?
The balcony is 20 feet above the ground, and
Okay,
the
20 feet.
and then the wall is 12 foot high. So you can probably see over them into this room if you, maybe, if you got a little height from the street or back from the wall.
Is the wall thick enough that I could stand on it, like on the top of it?
It appears to be, yeah.
Okay, I want to climb up on the wall and
Make a athletics check.
You're not climbing, you're just walking straight up it with your boots.
That's
Oh, that's right. You do not have to climb the wall, or you can just walk up the wall.
yeah. That's
Got those
okay.
boots.
And you said it's about. Okay, I'm not sure on this map how far I could get, but I want to dash like this way towards the balcony.
Okay, so this here is just a wall. It's not like a thing
okay.
you can walk across. So if you go here 5, 10, 15, you could get up to the top of the wall, but that would be most of your movement.
Okay, can I see from there anything that's going on?
Yeah, you can see in this room, you can see Kiso take a couple of hits to the face with the Morning Star as you cross the wall.
Okay, I'll relay that information to them, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Lady Growlhund is going to run over here. Do you wish to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean,
Okay.
no.
She runs over here, 5, 10, 15, pulls a key out, unlocks the door, enters it, and disappears and shuts the door.
So definitely her house.
Alright, that is Lady Growlin's turn. And let's do this real quick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where is...
Oh my god, I can never decide which dice I want, and so I just have 20 of each type out at all times.
Okay. Alright, so let's do...
Let's do it in the road.
Alright. So we go back to the top of the round and trace.
Okay. I don't remember if this gate's locked or not.
Make an
Is this gate locked or not?
make an Arcana check.
Ugh. 18.
It does appear to have an arcane lock on it.
Oh, shit sticks. Okay. So definitely locked. Cool.
Cool.
Nothing I can do with that.
You do have a strength of 19. You could climb the wall.
Do you want to strength of 19? I will climb the wall.
I need an athletics check from you.
Damn.
Okay.
There's my baby. There's my D20. Oh.
9.
You do not quite make it up the wall.
Okay, well, that was fun.
Do you have to spell magic or anything?
No. Do I look like a cleric?
Alright, Reese.
I'm gonna climb that wall. sounds
You
like
actually
Kiso's
do
under
not need to
attack.
make an athletics check because you have a climb speed.
Climb speed of 20.
Noise.
Ooh.
Can I also use feline agility so that I can additionally move away from the wall after I climb it?
Sure. I don't know what that is, but if you...
Feline
I trust you.
agility. When it's my turn
Come on,
to
Joe.
move in combat, I can double my speed
Get
until
on
the
my
end of the
coffee,
turn.
honey.
Oh, right. Is that like a once per day thing?
No, you can use it more often, but I can't use it again until I move 0 feet on one of my turns.
Got it.
Oh, you
Got
have
it.
to lick your hands
Yes.
a little
I need a
see.
second to pause and get some blue steel.
Did you say pause?
bit. You like kind of froze too, like you were modeling. It was good.
Perfect.
Yes, you may do that.
Alright, so that doubling my speed, that's technically 60 feet, but I have a 20 feet
You
climbing
could
speed.
also try to pick the lock if you were so inclined.
It's an arcane lock, though, isn't
It can still be picked.
It can still be picked.
Well, not everybody.
Just like any nose.
Look around at everybody here. Not everybody's gonna be able to make over this wall. I think I better pick that lock.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Who am I stealthing against? People.
There
You're
are
in the middle of the street.
well that and aren't there things out there? There's things in the courtyard that we saw, right?
Listen, there's a battle going on. I don't think I need to be sneaky about this.
Okay, or don't. Then you may...
If anybody looks over at us, I'll just look over
God.
side and be like, "It's fine. We're here to help.
Oh,
We're
God.
trying to help."
Okay, make a thieves tools check.
Oh my
Thank you.
god.
It's a 2 on the die.
Oh, that's definitely not gonna do it.
It's a tiny
I
D3.
curse in frustration. Suffer and succotash.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can still move if you like.
Who's outside with me? Rios and Trace?
Everyone.
Yes.
I think, right? Oh no, Kakile went up the wall, that's right.
I'll wait with them.
Okay. Brios, it is your turn.
God, I'm not very strong, you guys. I'm not very strong, and I'm also not very good at lock picking.
Do you have a grappling hook?
No, I have ropes.
No.
Oh, I can give one of you the stilts.
No, wait, didn't I ask for the stilts? Wait,
I think you did.
I did, and
Somebody asked me for them.
I
but
asked for the
never-
stilts. Yes, I have the
It
stilts.
never got added to my inventory to move around.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
To be fair.
I have the stilts. Well, no, I'll throw.
I can give you their stats though.
Where is
I wrote down what you said in that the ad.
Hashtag stilt stats.
I'm gonna throw a rope up to Kakile. Yeah.
It will increase your height by 2 to 5 feet.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I wrote down.
But they're like extender ones, right?
Right.
I think I asked for them, but I'm not gonna use them right now.
Okay, well you do have them.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a rope to Kakile and be like, catch! Catch this
All right.
rope.
Kakule, make a dexterity check.
Are you
I'm sure
dexterous,
this will go
Kakile?
fine.
Are you dexterous?
19.
Noise!
It wasn't a very high DC. Just wanted to make sure you could do it. All right.
I know, that's why I rolled really high. Because
Because it didn't matter. So I can climb up this rope.
Yeah, if you like.
Okay, I'll climb up this rope, and then
You can certainly try.
I'll
Yeah,
hold
you'll
the rope.
be at half speed, so you can move.
No, I'm just gonna stay up there and hold the rope for the others to climb.
All right. It'll take you 20 feet of movement to climb the 10 feet of rope.
And I'll just be like, come on. There's fighting.
Okay.
So you're holding it at the bottom and Kiki's holding it at the top?
No, I climbed it.
Okay,
And then
so
I
you're
took it
halfway up.
from Kakile so that you guys can climb it with me.
Maybe let the 400-pound turtle anchor.
Well, I didn't want to tell him what to do on
Okay.
his turn, so I'm going to take it back.
530.
Kiso, it's your turn.
I want to tell him what he should be doing.
I will bonus action go going to key point and go into patient defense first.
Okay.
Because that fucking hurt. And then I tell him, I was like, we are here with Force Grey. I'm not after your master.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, he's not persuasive.
Heck yeah, you are.
Well, that's 11. What's my persuasion? +0, so 11.
All right. Let's see if he.
Not persuasive.
All right. Okay. Rabas' turn. He.
We don't know their name yet.
Yeah, his name is Rabas. Sorry. Spoilers. He is.
I mean, I didn't attack his master when she left.
True.
I was trying to goodwill this shit.
Parlay.
Yeah.
All right. Basically, he appears to be ready to act if he is attacked. Because you didn't attack him, it's taken pause, and the talk didn't help a lot, but the actions did. But he does.
My inspiration. Shit.
He does. You can still use it if you want, but he rolled a natural 20 on the inside, so.
Yeah, nope. But I'm not lying.
No, that's true. It's true, and the actions did more to change his path of attack than the words. But he appears ready to defend himself and his master.
Fair enough.
Kakile.
I am. If Brihos is gonna hold the rope, then I'll double dash Matrix style along the wall towards the balcony.
You cannot walk along this wall.
Okay.
I can't.
This is like an exterior wall. It's not the top of a wall.
I can go sideways along a wall.
How? Oh,
The-
you
he's
have
Got
the
the
boots.
shoes, yeah.
Okay.
He's
I
Spider-Man.
forgot about the boots.
Spider
I
Turtle.
forgot about the boots. I was like, why is he a turtle thinking he can climb like a cat?
He's a
Got
Spider
it.
I
Turtle.
currently
have
have
the
a higher
boots.
climbing speed than the cat because of the slippers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spider tort.
It's like the Super Mario level where I'm up on the fence. As long as nobody punches the other side, I'm good.
Got it. How far would you like to move along the wall?
As it'll be 60 feet if I'm dashing.
Okay, so you can get to the door,
Okay.
which puts you up here. So you can basically go 2 more squares from that corner.
So I could get to it there, essentially.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that. And I'll say, Kiso, are you alright? And that'll be my turn.
Why are we fighting these people?
They started it.
Did they?
I haven't swung yet.
Pretty sure one of us just broke into their house.
Yeah, details.
To help.
On my turn, I'll have more I'll say, but from outside of the door, there's not much I could do.
Okay.
Sorry, things are going on in the background. +5. Yeah, that'll hit.
They're hitting their children.
Fix, I got 2 songs playing in my head. Thanks.
Do you just have 1 now?
I have
Right.
0 now.
Oh, something's coming up.
Oh, something's going to play. Okay.
you should hear Fallen Angel.
Yeah, eventually.
Okay. Trace.
Oh, crap on a stick again?
Climb up this rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb.
got this rope.
You relowered it?
Yeah, I'm holding it for both of you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Then
wait
we
till both
climb
of you
that
get
rope.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, 20 feet of movement to move 10 feet up the rope. So when you get to the top of the wall, you have 10 feet of movement left.
Cool. I'll just jump down the other side.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
It's a very soft bush.
Did you know that the 1 is right next to the 19 and when it rolls back, it
is.
It is.
scares the crap out of you?
Yep.
You said athletics?
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Sounds
21.
like somebody needs a spin down.
Yeah, you're totally fine. 3-point landing on the ground, and you have 10 feet of movement left. Also, make a stealth check.
Uh, 16.
Okay, let me fucking find where I left that thing. I have so many monsters here.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
What was it?
16.
You do not. Hold on. Does not appear to see you. Okay.
Cool. I'm just gonna move into this corner. That looks like it's about 10 feet away.
Okay. Reese.
Everybody's made it up the wall now?
Correct.
I'll look around a little annoyed and then just climb the wall.
All right, you have 20 feet of movement left at the top of the wall.
I guess I'll climb down.
Okay.
I can't turtle my way across the wall, so.
Also, make a stealth check.
Or I can stay at the top of the wall and take the rope so that you can climb down the other side, Brios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they hand me that rope. I'll stay up here. I can climb down.
It's 15 feet. It shouldn't have been that bad.
Just vault over me holding the rope.
20 feet.
It's 12 feet tall at the top of the wall.
Oh, yeah. That's just a one story.
It's not a very
Unless
high
I-
DC to jump
Yeah,
down.
unless I cracked my ankle all the way down, which could happen, but, you know, I'm just saying, most of the time, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'll end up in here not having to save Kiso while you guys are out there getting murdered by whatever those shadow things
Yeah.
are.
Details.
Small map, still split the party. Good job, us.
Yeah. Okay. Is that-
Reese, anything else?
I used all my movement.
I mean, you have an action.
I give Brios a comforting pat on the shoulder.
Aw, thanks.
You're doing a great job.
Oh,
I'm very
thank
proud of
you. Thank you.
Okay. Brihos, your turn.
Brihos picks some lice out of... No.
Whoa.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, I will climb down the rope. jump
Because
down.
there's no anchor on the other side, I need you to make a dexterity.
Wow.
Okay, I'm crazy dexterous.
I'm holding it. He's just climbing down.
You're holding the end he's climbing to, but
Yeah,
there's
that doesn't
nothing
make
on
a
the
lot
other
of
end
sense,
anchoring it.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean. It would just be hanging
Hey,
down the wall.
Restayed on the wall.
Yeah, I
Alright.
was staying on the top of the wall.
Oh, your token is on the ground.
Sorry, I didn't move it back. But that's why I was asking if
Got
I
it.
should stay on
I
top of
see.
it.
Yeah, I saw your token. Was like,
So yeah,
So you can climb down the rope, no problem. I mean, gravity's helping. It's only 10 feet of movement to climb down.
okay.
So you have 20 more feet at the bottom.
All right.
I'm calling it 10 feet because 12 is dumb.
I will. I will. Well, sorry, Kiso, you're gone. I'm gonna. And I guess so is Kakile. Where is Kakile?
You
He's
cannot
up
see
there.
him from
He's
this
up
point.
there, though, right? Oh, he's up there. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, they can't. Can they see me?
Also, make a stealth check.
Okay. Can they see me though?
Who?
The Kakile and Kiso.
No.
Oh god, that's terrible. 6.
All right.
The delayed reaction of seeing the dice tray on the screen, waiting to see
Done
what the
so
dice
well.
roll was.
This one's going in jail. I don't know where my dice deal is.
Okay.
My dice jail is gone, so I'll just eat it. Oh, there it is. This was from that website that you suggested for Dice Fixio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the dice jail.
Tabletop Blute.
I do like tabletop blue dice. They're inexpensive and they're pretty.
And they donate stuff to schools.
I don't know you.
Not that outfit.
Sponsor us.
Every once in a while, I will buy their donation package for $5. It's nice. Okay. So nothing happened. I wasn't immediately arcane missiled.
Not that you can tell.
I will pull out my lute and strum some very quiet little and the strings will glow gold, and everyone that can see me will have 5 temporary hit points.
That is Trace and Reese.
Oh god, in this overlay I don't know where that temporary hit points are. I haven't done this since I got my new iPad. Anyway, I have 5 temporary hit points.
On the D&D Beyond thing, you mean?
Oh, there they are. Okay, found it.
Yeah.
And then I will. I'm just gonna walk toward this house, I guess. How many feet do I have left?
You have about 20 feet of movement left at the bottom of the wall.
I'll
Yeah.
be right there, and that's all I will do. Oh, I'll message Kiso, I guess, for my action to say
Okay.
we're in the courtyard. What do you want us to do?
So you can respond to that message.
Contact Barnabas. We need their help.
Okay. Can I message that far away? I can't, right?
120 feet.
Sending is what you would need.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, so inside the house, you hear the fighting in the next room die down a little bit. And Rabas notices this, and he does notice the presence of another person behind you, but he will not immediately attack you at that point. And he walks over here.
This happens to notice the giant 530-pound turtle.
Right.
Big chalk.
He notices that the moon disappeared from the sky.
Oh my lord.
Alright, and as that happens, Brihos, you see a shadowy image move toward you at a very quick pace. And
Jesus Christ.
it lets out a scream.
That doesn't sound good.
Thanks, I hate it.
10, 20, 30,
Thank you.
40, 10, 20,
Next.
40. Yeah, so he gets up to you, but he doesn't, he had to dash to get to you.
Ah,
So,
I'm about to get smacked in the face by a
30,
loot.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And you see 2 more come around the corner.
So the scream was just for effect and not an attack.
No, right. If the scream was
Thank God.
Yeah.
alerting the other 2.
This overlay has a plus
Hey,
5
guys!
temporary hit points.
Holy
See
shit,
that?
that was loud.
That's super cool. Sorry.
Oh, it does. How cute.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Kiso's health right now.
He's only down, what, like 19?
He's down. to
Calculate
28.
your turn.
He's almost half down.
Okay.
You
did
hear
I-
from behind you a
Yeah.
screeching noise.
Jesus Christ.
Who?
So now I have to choose whether to stay and heal you or go to these creatures and do something about them.
Yes, the age-old question of should I stay or should I go now?
I don't know. I think either way there's gonna be a clash.
Let me check. Well, yeah, I don't have.
I willingly take psychic damage.
You actually, calculate, you do hear Kiso say, contact Barnabas. You're not sure if he was talking to you or talking to whomever. You assume he's probably talking
Yeah.
to you.
The thing about that is, I only have the 1/3 level slot left. We do still have a Revivify scroll though, so we could just use that.
What have you
Not
been
dying.
casting?
Is someone
today?
dying? What's happening?
You cast sending a couple of times today.
Oh.
Yeah, I cast it earlier. I cast it earlier today. And
That's why you gotta do the old school nights and weekends plan. You can only call after 10 o'clock so you don't burn the spell slot.
Yeah, is there a payphone outside?
There is not.
but then,
Magical sending phone?
but then if I use that, I also can't heal.
You
I
call
think I could do a
sending
bonus
collect.
healing word. Oh no, I couldn't do a bonus healing word.
I'm gonna refill my coffee.
Yeah, I
cup
wouldn't be
real
able to heal, and I also wouldn't be able to use my channel divinity. Do we know that this is the villa?
Yeah, there was a sign outside that says "Grow in the Villa."
All right. I'm gonna do a sending to Barnabas, I guess.
Okay.
Though I don't know where he is at the moment. Possibly in the sky. So I'll do a sending to Barnabas, and I'll say we've tracked the automaton to the villa. There's a clash inside. Send assistance.
Okay.
And God, I guess should I climb down or should I stay up here with Kiso? Let me measure this real quick. So I'm about here, right?
You're 10 feet from the edge and 20 feet up.
I'm 10 feet closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Correct.
I could get up to Brejos, I think. I'll stay here for now.
Okay. Trace.
I'll stay.
All right, Trace.
Alright, that screechy thing. What the hell does it, what the hell does that thing look
You
like?
see three shadowy figures. Make an Arcana check. I don't remember if you made an Arcana check last time, but it's fine. Make an Arcana check.
I have no idea.
Me either.
11.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. It's just like a shadowy humanoid
Cool.
figure.
Shadowy anything, huh? Crap. For good measure, let's just play it safe. The one that's near Bree House. Point staff, shoot firebolt.
Okay.
You're gonna shoot a fireball?
A bolt? A bolt? A bolt? I don't have fireball.
Not yet.
I burned that chance, quite
Not
literally.
anymore.
14 plus 8, 22.
That'll hit.
That'll do, Peck. That'll
Oh no, we landed to level 5. It's 2d10. Yay!
Nice.
Yay, cantrips. That's good. You're useful. A 10 and a 2, 12 fire damage.
Alright, and as it hits, it doesn't appear to take as much damage as you hoped.
Crap baskets. I was afraid of that. God, I'm gonna stay here until Reese comes down, so I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Reese.
Drop the rope that I'm holding, and I'll use my
Don't drop. Just
Line
put it away.
ability.
Just put it in your bag.
and climb down the
That's
wall.
my
I already
rope.
dropped
That's
it.
my rope.
Quick, set it on fire as a distraction.
Burn the rope from the bottom up. It worked in Home Alone.
Did I hear anything back from Barnabas?
Not yet. I'll do that on initiative count 20.
Okay.
Which is right after Reese. Or no, right after Brios. He had a 21.
I climb down the wall,
Okay.
and I'll use my. I think I still have enough space to get over here to Brios.
You do.
Then I'll run over and attack this blue, ghastly-looking thing.
Okay.
It's looking real unfriendly. Will this thing happen to be engaged already by Brios?
It is.
Yeah. Give me that sneak attack, baby.
We're engaged.
Yay! I'm so happy for you. I think it hits. It's 24.
That will assuredly hit by double.
So that's good to know that I can only miss if I roll a 1. As long as I firebolt.
You have a plus 11?
No, plus 8, right? 12? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can't add today, apparently. Double
Okay,
half
so
of-
it's a
That's
sneak
okay.
attack though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. No, only half of those made it in the box. Sorry about that.
We don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's 5, so he's probably
That
up
is
to, what,
20
40,
damage
60s.
total.
Alright, and because your sword is magic, he takes the full damage.
What's up, baby? Get it!
It disappears in a puff of black smoke.
Smoke.
Is it supposed to do that?
At this point,
Don't look too upset.
Kakile, you
One shot
hear
at your
in
dude.
your head. You hear in your head. Let me think of something real quick.
Oh
Who
man.
this?
Why does it hurt when I pee every single time? Oh god. That's what he says.
You hear, "Don't meddle. We'll be there soon."
So
Okay.
good at this.
What was that lady's name?
The lady of the house,
Mm-hmm. I was really
Lady Gralhund.
No. The lady at his
Lady of
place,
the house.
Barnard
Going
place.
to cut your eye.
Oh no! What am the Temple of Gond lady? What was her?
Violetta?
Valletta.
Oh yeah, I kept calling her. What did I call her?
Valeria.
No, I
No.
called her like a food or like.
Vidalia?
Yeah, I called her
Vidalia.
Valuta. I kept calling her Valuta.
Valuta, yes.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
All right.
I
All right.
believe it was Volute.
Valute. Okay.
Hang on. I'm doing things in the background here. Indeed.
D&D Beyond, guys, has this awesome overlay in which you can see how fucked Kiso Ryukin is right now.
10,
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. But
20,
I wanted to see how
30,
these temp hit points worked out, and they look fucking
50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay.
awesome. 90 damage.
90 feet. Alright.
I was gonna
As
hope.
the two of you upstairs, as you're standing
Who the fuck is
there,
that? Who the fuck
you
is that?
see a portly. Let me look at his description. Hang on. A large, heavy-set man. I believe he's human. Yeah, he's human. A large, heavy-set man run through with much more speed than it looks like he should have. It's fine. He runs through the room, pushing through people, and he gets to. Oh shit! No, he does not get that far. Hang on, let me double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He gets to right behind you. Because he did have to disengage. But a heavy set man carrying
So I'm being attacked by Chris Farley.
no.
You said he was fast.
He is carrying two short swords, one in either hand, and he runs through the room past all of you.
Is he still within range of me, or did he go past?
He disengaged, so he moved through everybody.
Okay.
He friendly?
He didn't attack us.
Yet. There's still time.
Alright, that was also initiative count 20.
Do we recognize him?
No.
Do you recognize if he's wearing anything in particular?
He's wearing dark clothing. Make a perception check.
This is something I am good at.
So did he go? He went up. Oh yeah, he's
15 plus my... So 23.
You see on the back of his hand a tattoo of a flying snake.
Oh,
Dun,
snippity snap.
dun, dun. Bastion, did you choose that familiar because of this? Did you know that? It would be part of this module.
No, I just picked it because it was cool.
Yeah, I thought so. I was just curious if it's... I should be reading into your backstory like that.
Okay.
I guess I could have asked you in character. That would have been cooler. Perhaps I will.
You see two guards come through the room, and you see Harabaz turn around and go towards them as well.
Two
So it
guards.
looks like those three are chasing this guy.
You could get that assumption, yes.
Guards of
He's
this
no.
house, right? Not guards of the city. They're not the city.
Actually, you know what? He's not gonna do that. That's too. That is not good for my story.
Alright.
Shit, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, yeah.
They flew south.
Yeah, 10,
While you're doing that, Ravox is which person is the one with the shield?
Ravox.
What it sounds like.
Rabas.
Rabox 120.
Harabas. H-R-A-B-B-A-S.
Harabas.
The H was silent. Or this person's
Mostly, yes. Okay.
Okay.
And these guys.
He's the guy who does the gummy bears, right?
Eesh. Haribo?
Alright, so we'll back that up a little bit, and then
I
From
prefer by force.
Kisa, what would you like to do? You actually did not see. Forget everything I said.
Okay.
Already
Uh,
done.
Done and done.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't move until after you're done, so.
I'm going to take one of those potions that I just bought earlier in the day and drink it.
Okay.
And then, is that the action or bonus action you took it?
In this campaign, it's a bonus action for you to drink one.
And it's 2d4 plus
Action
2?
defeat, bonus to drink.
2d4 plus 2.
Matt Mercer rules?
Yep.
Okay.
7, 9. Okay. That's
9.
good.
Regarding rules around movement.
Alright. And I will walk over here and ask if he needs any help. Out of swinging range. And very non-aggressive.
Okay. So, all right. So that's your turn.
Yeah.
He says. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And that's his turn.
Understandable question.
Very
Yeah. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing here? That's basically what he says. All right, Shadow's turn.
Your windows look really dirty.
10.
Near to
They have
clean.
40 feet of movement, I believe. Yes. Okay. 10,
Whose turn
20.
is it?
The shadows.
I would make a great window cleaner with these slippers and prestidigitation.
All right. They're each going to take a attack. I think they only get one attack. Yep. Okay.
Let's see how many levels they steal from you.
So, one against Brihos. That is a natural 3 plus 4.
Nope.
Don't think that hits.
Oh man,
And that is a natural 20 against Keen.
my AC is 5. No, just kidding.
Hmm.
It's not.
Okay. Okay, so you take 22 points of necrotic damage.
Oh damn!
What did I do to
Fuck.
piss you off?
While they do this, can I investigate, like, to see what they're made out of?
And your strength score is reduced by 4.
Hang on, sorry. Can I use my uncanny dodge for that?
You can, so it will be 11 points of necrotic damage. And your strength score is still reduced by 4.
Hang on, I gotta give myself 5 again. 11, you said?
Yes.
And my strength is reduced by 4. Okay.
What's your
Fine.
strength at?
No, it's fine.
What's it at?
It's not 0.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's already at a -2 on strength.
How do you do this in D&D Beyond?
Just
You
remember
keep hold
it.
of it, yeah, in your
Yeah.
brain.
Oh, I can override it to set it to. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah, you don't want to forget that it's changed.
Okay. That is now Kakile's turn.
Just FYI, the stats on the screen right now today are not accurate. We've leveled up, and I forgot to change.
Everything except for HP should be accurate still.
Yeah, I guess
Do
no,
I need-
unless no one feeded up their skills, right? I guess
That would be at level 4, not
level
5.
4.
Yeah. Because none of us have multiclassed in anything.
Well, if you go
Do
into
I-
the D&D Beyond overlay, you can see the up-to-date.
Right,
list.
in the overlay
Correct.
you can see the HP. I guess the HP's not on there anyway. Never mind. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's on there.
But it's
It's not. Just don't
dynamic.
look at
What's
that
happening in the courtyard?
Oh shit!
What?
You're at -4 strength modifier. That's
Yeah.
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 That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough, kitty. That's rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 1d4, and I rolled a 4, so
Don't roll 3 or 4 again.
yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
Sh-
I'll do this on my turn, I guess. But I was gonna investigate if I can tell what they're made out of, but what these creatures are made of.
It's Kakule's turn at
Yeah,
the moment.
it's cool.
Do I notice what's going on down there in the courtyard?
Nope.
So I have no idea.
You heard a screech a few seconds ago. I mean,
Kakile would be worried about that regardless of what I think of them.
yeah. I mean, that's
Like that first one went down
Damn.
pretty easy. I mean, I'm concerned about the monsters, not the people.
Your friends.
Like I know that first one went down pretty easy, and I know that they do.
you
hit
don't know
hard,
anything,
But Kakile
Kakile
doesn't know
doesn't.
that,
right?
so he would be concerned about that. I'll rush down there to help, but before that, I'll say that we're allies of the Gray Hand tracking a murder suspect. They're on their way, and then I'll go towards the kerfuffle in the courtyard.
Kerfuffle in the Courtyard is the name of this episode.
I think I can get to there with regular movement
You can.
to about
You'll
there.
have to make an acrobatics check to check your landing, though. If you jump over,
Yeah, I'm not doing
if
that.
you walk up the
That's-
wall, you might.
That's a-
it might
that-
take a
that-
little longer.
That's a different Kiki meteor smash than I'm willing to do.
You could walk to the edge of this and still see your friends being attacked by 2 shadowy figures.
Okay, I'll go that, and I'll get onto. Can I get down onto this wall again?
Yeah.
Like down to like about there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then so it's 5, 10, 15. Okay. Can I see what those things are? Do I have any idea what they are?
Make an Arcana check. I
Okay,
believe
my
you actually made one last time. I think you were the one on the wall.
Yeah,
that saw
I think
them.
he was.
Yeah, it was Jack who was on the wall. I could see them, but I wasn't able to tell what they are from that
Okay,
range.
so you still don't know what they are.
So I don't make an Arcana check.
Correct.
Okay,
I
was,
remembered somebody making an Arcana
Yeah.
check, and now that I remember,
I
it was
made one
you.
through Jack.
through
who-
Jack, but it was still you not knowing
Yeah.
what they are.
I can only assume that they are undead or fiend or some such. So I'll try channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
7 and 18. So the one here
One of them saves.
fails. This one saves, and he has to use his movement to run away.
What is its challenge rating? If it's half or lower, he's destroyed.
Oh, then he's dead.
Poof.
Kagile grabs his holy symbol, says a prayer to Mistra, and releases a wave of radiant energy. The one here kind of gathers shadow around himself to withstand it, but the other one is instantly evaporated in a poof of black smoke.
Nice.
Level 5.
All right,
That'll be my
race.
turn.
Trace? Did I get
Yeah.
a turn?
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, you
got a turn a long time ago.
should have.
You
I've been standing here for a long time.
did he? Because it was before the message came back from Barnabas.
Oh yeah, you sent the message to Kagile, right?
Yeah. It's okay. I was picking my nose.
He sent it to
I sent one to
Kiso, and Kiso said
to message
contact
Barnabas.
Kiso, yeah.
But that was a round ago. But it's fine. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think it was a round ago. Did you not do anything after Reese murdered the one?
I think so.
Oh.
Oh yeah, then you can take that turn then.
Here.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Sorry, I missed you.
That's
I
cool.
did not.
No
Was not
problem.
thinking.
It's
Go ahead and
okay.
take your turn.
there are a lot of people on the board right
Yeah.
now.
There's
No,
a lot going
it's
on
totally
in the background
fine.
too.
No problem. I will. I'm just gonna. So like when you like rub a guitar and you make those fret noises like that. I'm gonna do that to my lute, and some sparks are gonna fall off of it in front of me, and I'll create a bonfire where this guy's standing.
Dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 3, so probably not.
Okay, they take 1d8 fire damage.
Okay.
I'm kind of a kitty.
7.
All right. And that is half to 3.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah,
it's 2d8 because I'm level 5.
Okay, roll another d8.
Nice.
Jason was right. A fire was just started in front of Reese.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. It's like I'm doing it on purpose. Okay, that one's a 1.
Yeah. My
Alright, so 8 half to 4. So the fire licks up his shadowy robes, but he doesn't seem to be taking as much damage. Reese, I need you to make a wisdom save.
I rolled a natural 1.
Alright, you are stunned until
Oh
the end of your
shit,
next
I'm
turn.
so sorry. Can I...
Oh.
Would he get an attack of opportunity if he's like on fire in front of me if I try to leave?
No,
Right?
he's
He'd be
stunned.
disengaged at this point, right? No, not Reese. The baddie.
Yes, he would still get an attack of
He
opportunity.
would attack me while he's on fire?
Wouldn't you?
No. I'd be like,
please.
ah!
Not you personally, your character.
Yeah, my character would be... Okay, it's fine. Whatever, I'll stay there. I'll just stay there.
Okay. Trace, it is now your turn.
If you feel bad, you can give Reese all the hugs you want because he doesn't have enough strength to fight you off.
Oh no!
Wow. Wow.
It's terrible. Alright, I'm gonna move 30 feet down the wall. And it doesn't do much, but apparently they just disapparate pretty easily, so I'll just firebolt that thing. Hi, Shadow. Bye, Shadow. 23?
That'll hit.
5 and an 8, 13 fire damage.
Once again, the fire hits him, but he takes a little less than he
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Stunned? You are no longer stunned. Brihos, it is now your turn.
Ah! Wow. Wow. All right.
Wow.
I will now do. I will now do. I will. Can I inspire Reese?
You may, as your bonus action.
And
sure.
I have my lute out and I'll just sing a little lullaby. I'll be like, it's okay, Reese, baby. Don't you worry, I'll warm you up tonight. Okay, so now you have a D8.
Is it a D8 now?
Mm-hmm. You have a D8.
Okay.
And
Alright, take a
inspiration.
D8 inspiration die.
And
there a spot for that
to
in-
help you get out of that shit.
There is not. You just
Okay,
gotta
I'll just
remember
use an extra one.
And the fire's still there, right? It stays there for 1 minute. So, did it get out? It didn't get out.
Your turn, we'll say it did.
What? I'm sorry, you cut out.
I forgot your turn, we'll say it did not.
Okay. Okay, so I will disengage.
I'm counting it as a held action.
Okay.
I forgot.
I will disengage and just go over to this corner here.
Okay. And you want to take an action? Or are you
Oh,
using your action
I thought
to
that
keep
was.
the flame?
Oh, doesn't it just stay up all by itself?
I don't know.
It's not concentration. Oh, it is concentration.
Right, but it doesn't take an action to keep it going, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so you still have an action.
Okay, I'll shoot a ray of frost at it now.
Oh, you disengaged.
Yeah, I
Never mind.
disengaged. That's what I
your
thought.
action.
I was like,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking rogue. My bad. So you disengage as your action.
Yeah.
All right.
It's now Kakile's turn.
Nope. It's background.
Okay.
It's initiative count 20. All right. And nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Ignore those pings.
RPG.
Okay.
Trace's turn.
Now it is Kiso's turn.
Okay.
Can I see through the door from this angle?
Yeah, you saw. Okay, we'll say at that point you saw the fat little man with the tattoo on his hand running down the stairs, and about 4 guards following him.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go past this guy because that didn't seem smart. As Kakule left, he told him that we were here tracking a murderer, so at least he knows what we're here for now, probably. I'm gonna just kind of look around the room, see if I see anything out of sorts or anything.
Phenomena. All right, you see a large bed, approximately where you're standing, maybe like over in, yeah, like in this area here.
Okay.
Maybe not that big, but you see a large bed, trunk at the foot of the chest. You see a bathtub here with a privacy screen in front of it, kind of open. Above the fireplace, you see a shield that bears a coat of arms, and then a tall mahogany wardrobe. Standing here. Rich mahogany.
Mahogany.
Let's
Where is
bust
that?
us up some shiffer robes.
That's it.
A literary reference.
Okay. I'm guessing by looking around, that's my action.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna still stand there with my hand up, you know. Not.
Bravas comes over here, he unlocks the door, or he knocks on the door, and he says, "Lady, I believe the threat is past. You can come out." And that's his turn.
Wait, what?
He went to speak to his lady.
I know, I'm confused.
As he passes item.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Spoke to his lady.
Shadow turn. This one is going to come over here and take a swipe at the person who set him on fire.
He has to make another dex, doesn't he? To get out of the fire or something?
Does he?
It says like if you start your turn there.
Okay.
Use your
Oh,
reaction to
no.
say swipe or no swipe.
Never mind. It says if you end your turn there.
End your turn there. Alright, so that is an 11 plus 5, I believe.
Nope.
Yep. Plus 4.
Nope.
No? Okay.
I have
This is.
a
Oddly, that one
15.
hits, actually.
Alright, and.
It would have hit.
Upstairs, you see the lady of the house come to the door and
Wait.
begin to speak.
Wait.
With...
It may have hit. What was it? 11 plus 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does hit.
Okay.
Sorry. I thought I had a 16.
So you take 13 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your strength is reduced by 4.
Stop rolling that die.
It's okay. I don't use strength. I use my brains.
It did not reduce you to 0, did it?
No.
Okay. That's the important part.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, 11 points of necrotic damage.
No, I'm at 7 strength.
Okay. Kakule.
Okay, I will slide all the way down, light up the mace, and crack it in the head.
Okay.
So let me get my attack here. Where's it at? Right there. So it'll be... yeah, that's a 17 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
So that'll be 1d6 plus 5, and then what is it? It'll be 2d6 because of
Radiant
the
damage.
extra radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
Whoa!
Hey!
Roll.
Yeah, I roll, but it's probably going to be more than 6.
Well, let's just see.
Your minimum damage is what, 5?
My minimum will be 7.
Yeah,
So you kill it.
right. So, yeah, how do you want to do this?
So, yeah, that'll be
Yeah, it's a magical
55.
attack.
damage.
It's a magical attack, and he's vulnerable to radiant. How do you want to do this?
I just bring the mace straight down over it, and it dissipates like as if it's slicing through butter, and
Yeah.
sizzles off.
Your holy mace lit up with the radiant energy granted by your patron slices down through the shadow, turning it into a small little tornado of shadowy particles as you swing through and destroy it.
2 in the box, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow.
Alright, so now that the immediate threat has passed,
I'll start making my way back towards the balcony. Well, actually, no, I should probably heal somebody first, but yeah. So are we currently still in initiative?
Yeah, are we still fighting?
no.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then I will do a cure wounds. Well, let me double check you guys.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Reese and Brihos look just kind of drained, like they can barely hold their arms up. Reese
I
more
have a
so.
7.
Reese more so than Brihos.
I still have a 7 strength right now. I just
Yeah,
look
there's,
a little
there's
drunk.
nothing I can do about that, so. You're not too banged up.
Yeah,
at the
I'm okay.
moment,
Reese
so I'll just-
suddenly looks
yeah.
like a cat when you get them all wet, and you're just like, oh, they're nothing but sticks. How did this happen?
Alright.
Yeah, I'll make my way back towards the balcony and I'll.
Walk up the wall.
Yeah.
Alright. What are the rest of you doing right now?
As the lady of the house came out,
No, she's still standing there talking to Rabaz.
What are those squares, by the way? The teal ones?
The teal.
rectangles?
Oh, those are furniture.
Okay.
Rich
Oh, right,
and-
the shifter robe.
I'll walk up to Reese and be like, "Hey, y'all right there?"
I don't feel so good.
Yeah. Have we talked about this fire thing before?
Yeah, you definitely promised that you would stop doing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
Don't do that again.
Maybe like we could work on it so I can, do the fire thing continually.
I'm not saying you can't do the fire, just I'm very allergic to it.
You're allergic? I mean, I think
He
everyone.
keeps putting cucumbers next to this cat.
No one likes to be in the fire. That's true, but
So how would I work up to being on fire then?
I
Explain this to
promise
me.
to never intentionally set you on fire.
Don't accidentally set me on fire either.
I can't promise anything.
Just keep
I can't
the fire
promise
away from me.
I won't accidentally set myself on fire.
Don't listen to Kenny Loggins. Don't keep the fire burning.
Eesh. Yikes.
Well, I'm sorry. I forgot that that's a thing. That's a thing for you.
I appreciate it. We are okay.
If you want to practice being near fire with me, though, I could do that all day long.
We do have a shared fireplace. It's just straight open
Yeah.
between our rooms.
Yeah, you did. You picked a room with a fireplace in it. What?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just don't like being on fire.
Oh right, I
Very
forgot.
important distinction.
We also decided that it goes through both rooms, which makes no sense. Anyway, all right.
Well,
Well,
I appreciate
I don't
that
know. I've
offer.
never had a fucking fireplace. I don't live in fucking an 18th century inn.
I've seen two-sided fireplaces
I
plenty
mean-
of times.
but I have a fireplace in my room, my house, but
I'm gonna make a
There's
quick
one on the other
video
side of the
down
wall
for
too.
this.
no, there's no secret passageway
Okay.
in it, like in The Haunting.
All right, well, back on track.
Yeah, please.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Reese. I apologize.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now let's go and see if our friends still need help.
All right.
Do you still hear a battle or anything?
You do not. As you guys enter, I'm assuming you're entering this house.
I was gonna knock on the door, but sure, we'll just go right in.
I guess.
Front
so.
door?
Let me look and see.
Let's see.
All right.
Kind of confused about where the battle went.
There's a door over there.
You're not sure. All right. So you. Where's my reveal areas? Here it is. All right. So as you guys enter this room, the floor is strewn with bodies.
Ooh.
Can you get rid of the turn order thing? There we go. Perfect.
Sorry.
No problem.
So as you enter the Great Hall, the floor is strewn with bodies. Two iron chandeliers hang from a dark mahogany ceiling above a long dining table, carved from red larch wood, in case you're a wood fanatic. A fireplace with the lining the wood-paneled walls are tapestries and locked wooden cabinets that contain fine dishes and silverware. A fireplace with black marble mantelpiece has a framed family portrait mounted above it. You see two adults, a man and a woman, and three young children and a dog.
Where?
The portrait.
Oh, in the
Above the-
portrait.
In the portrait, yes.
Not in real life.
Right.
Okay.
There are a number of corpses lying around. They are 8 guards wearing bloody and tattered livery over chain shirts, and 2 dead human in black leather armor.
What kind of guards? Personal
You
guards?
you're not sure.
Not city guards. We don't know.
Not similar to the city guards you've seen, no.
Sorry, there were 8 guards and two humans in black leather.
Correct. All of them are
Yeah.
human.
There's 10 bodies in here. That's fucked up.
Fucked up.
You can hear sound coming from upstairs, which is sorry. Let me reveal that there are stairs right here. Nope, that was definitely not the right button.
There's right in
Right there.
here. Are you come inside, Trace?
I'm not going in there. There's a fuck ton of dead bodies in there.
Hey, it's okay. It's all right. We got this.
All right,
Yeah,
upstairs. Upstairs.
Oh, I was gonna try to open this door. Is this a door or a window?
We'll get back to you.
Okay.
This is all kind of happening at the same time.
Oh, you're with them. Okay. I see.
Yes. Okay. So
Meanwhile, upstairs.
Meanwhile, upstairs, the half-orc steps away from the door, and the lady comes up to you, Kiso, and is like, "Who are you? What are you doing in my house?"
As we informed your bodyguard, we were following up on a murder. We were helping investigate and track them here.
So you are part of the City Watch, then?
Uh,
Where are
we
your
are-
credentials?
We are working with them. They are on their way. We sent message once we heard what was going on. We'd sent message to Barnabas. I don't remember his last name.
Barnabas Blastwind. Fart.
Rubble.
Fart man.
Barnabas Rubble.
I'm reading. Give me 20 seconds.
D&D Beyond, y'all.
I'll try to see if I. It's fine. Yeah, it is Barnabas.
She
Yes,
turns to
yes.
Hrabas and says, Hrabas, go check on my husband. And he leaves the room. And she kind of sits down in the bed, shaken. Her 2 children run out of this other room and go, and they hug. And they're just kind of reeling from what happened.
I'll come in and I'll ask if anyone needs healing assistance.
She doesn't answer. She's focused on her kids.
Cleric, they seem fine, but maybe some of her employees need help. They're the ones battling.
Okay, I'll walk to Barnabas and give him a look like, eh?
Barnabas?
Barnabas
Is not
is
here.
He's nice.
Oh, who's this person? This is the lady?
That's the lady.
That's Lady Garland, yes.
And-
Oh, last time I looked there was a Barnabas.
That's Hrabas, not Barnabas.
Harabas.
Harabas.
Right. I'll go downstairs then, or what? Yeah.
Okay, so you step through this room here. There are a couple of guards and Hrabas trying to make their way into these back bedrooms, where you see another man, well dressed, standing, coming out, looking harried.
Okay, I'll ask them if anyone needs healing assistance.
Hrabas kind of turns to you and says, "What are you even still doing here? Get out of here."
We're here on a mission for the Grey Hands.
Nobody asked for your help.
They are
Right.
currently en route.
And meanwhile, downstairs, Brihos.
Oh, yes. I want to check this door to see if it's open or locked.
Let me check. Alright, you open the door, it is unlocked. Inside this room, you see a den with the heads of various beasts mounted on the walls, gleaming suits of armor standing at attention in the corners. Bearskin rugs and overstuffed chairs fill the room. And there is a hawk and a table sitting toward the middle of the room.
A hawk?
A live hawk.
Don't steal the hawk.
Can I become friends with the hawk?
Make an animal handling check.
No, I don't want to. I'll just
You should have took speak with animals.
I'll just wave at it, and then
It seems unfazed.
yeah. Is there anything on the desk?
No,
Nothing on the desk.
just a hawk.
Just a hawk. I have a desire to steal all of the weapons from this room, but I won't do it. Are there any weapons in this room?
The armored statues have swords, but they appear to be ornamental.
Oh. Those would look really good in our new inn, but that's okay. I'll check this door right here.
Okay, it is also not locked.
I will step inside.
Alright. You see a room furnished for comfort with small chairs, a chaise lounge, a wine cabinet, and several framed paintings of long dead members of the family. You also see the bodies of 2 guards on top of blood-stained rugs. They are similar to the guards in the previous room.
Okay. And anything valuable or
There's some wine
tasting?
in the wine cabinet.
No, I don't want that. I mean, I do, but I don't. Can I check the guards' bodies for anything?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Okay. I would love to do that. That's not the best. Uh, 7.
Yeah, they're wearing chain shirts, but you don't find anything else on them.
Okay, then I will come back into this room and say, who's in here? It's just Reese and me, right?
Just Reese, yes.
And I'm definitely stealing any valuable silverware.
Okay, make a investigation check.
Yeah.
I'll tell Reese. Just a bunch of daddies and a pretty bird. Pretty bird.
9
Do
total.
you know the cops are right?
Yeah, there are several locked wooden cabinets around. You can try and pick one of the locks if you like, but they are locked.
May I look over one of the leathery dudes?
Sure, make an investigation check as well.
Just as I'm going to pick the lock, Brios comes back into the room and I stop what
16?
I'm doing.
I was about to say, do I see you doing that?
Yeah, they are. They wear black leather armor and they have tattoos of winged snakes on their hands.
Nah, figures. Okay, well, I'm just gonna step back outside now. I'm having. Yep, nope.
Does the fireplace does it have a fire in it? Is it?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Are there
So
any
it's not a secret passage.
it is
burned
not a secret
messages
passage.
next to the fire?
Nope,
Isn't this a door?
Yep, I'm about
that
to
is the door.
go into this door now. Or check the door first. I'm gonna check.
I don't know what the 2 of you are doing. These guards lost 8-2.
Well, I was going to say something else, but I didn't want to interrupt.
In that room is a pantry lined with dried foodstuffs, spices, tablecloths, preserves, casks of fresh water, ale, and wine. There is a door here, which previously appeared to be barred, but the bar was lifted and it is swinging open.
Swinging open
Yep.
as I walk in. Like,
There are 2 dead servants,
as though.
a male human and a male halfling.
Is it as though someone was just in here swinging open?
Yep, the bodies look very fresh.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine, open it, and take a swig, and then put it back on the countertop.
Okay. That might
That's
take you
for
some
poison.
time.
What do you mean? There's that's it.
Have you ever opened a bottle in 3 seconds before?
Yeah. Do you
There's
know
no
me?
screw tops.
Do you know me? Yeah, I stick my dagger in there and boom.
Just
or-
shove the cork
I
in the
saber
bottle.
it. I do a You ever seen it when they saber it? Yeah, that's what I do.
Just shove the cork in. You'll decant it.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not keeping this. This is a casualty of the bloodshed.
Oh my god.
This
All
wine
right.
bottle.
Oh wow.
So you drink your wine.
I just take a little swig, and then I also like take a little pinch of some of the spices.
Briho sticks around while a murderer gets away.
As these two guards, I don't. Oh shit! Hang on. These two guards start coming down the stairs towards you guys.
Okay.
Just as you hear a knock on the outer gates of the walls. A pounding on the gates of the walls. One of these guards goes and opens the gate for. Shit, that was a stretch, not a move. A band and a stretch.
This little bug just comes out.
He goes and opens the gate, and coming through the gates are now Barnabas Blastwind.
Ooh, the fart man himself.
Where is it? Seth Cromley, 20 constables, and you see two Griffin cavalry riders walk through the gates as well.
I'll explain to Harabis. There was an attack yesterday in the city. Several were killed by a fireball blast.
Are you still on the wall? Like, are you still attached to the side of the wall?
No, I'm inside right here.
He's up here.
He's inside talking to Rawfox.
He's telling Harabas.
That's his name permanently. So.
Alright. So basically what happens from here on out is the city guard escorts you guys out of the premises so that they can investigate.
Yep, that sounds right.
You are all kicked out of the estate, and Barnabas tells you that he'll be by to speak with you in the morning.
Yeah, that sounds great. Where are we back out on the street then?
Yeah, you are all back out on the street.
Are we by ourselves now?
There are city guard everywhere.
Okay,
Okay, well, I'm still gonna pull out the doohickey. What's the doohickey?
that's what I was gonna.
The doohickey.
There, There is no reading on the doohickey.
Ah, son of a...
The doohickey that reads where the automaton is.
Correct.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, we didn't interfere.
We didn't. I just took a couple shots from their bodyguard.
Yeah, you all work out your alibis. I'm gonna...
And Briho
died.
took a couple shots from the bar.
I have nothing to hide.
He has nothing to hide because he didn't steal any inheritance off of the poor dead guards.
Okay, well, this led us somewhere and now nowhere. So this has gone well.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break so I can use the restroom. You guys
5-minute break.
decide what you're gonna do between now and the next one.
Oh,
What time
we
is it?
can't take a break.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get some water.
Yeah.
Thanks, DM.
Now we
No,
have
you can
homework
totally
during our
do all
break.
that.
Well, I'm gonna
see.
prioritize water. So
I see how it is.
It's getting quite late at this point.
Okay.
Well after dark. All right, be right back.
Okay.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright. I hope y'all are enjoying this episode of Zero Initiative. Oh yeah, Deadeye. This is a 5th edition module called
Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and apparently I didn't know this until we started. I've never played this module. It has automatons, clockwork stuff in it. So I guess would that be considered
Technically, they're magic.
steampunk? Yeah, they're magical. So they're not they're not just all mechanical. So yeah. Like golems? I guess so. I actually don't know, Deadeye. But
They are constructs.
yeah, like oh, what am I doing? I did something. Oh, I did the ZI command. Whoops. Here, let's do this video screen. But there might be some people in chat that know more about it. I don't want to spoil the story for myself or anyone else by looking into it more until we investigate it. But if Dave is still here, he may know. He knows lots about D&D. He may have played this module before. This is a 5e thing, though? Yes. This is a 5th edition. So we did Lost Mines of Fendelver before this one, and now we're doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So, Dottie, write this down. Yeah, I think I hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you want to catch up on the story, though, you can always follow the YouTube channel right there. So all of our previous episodes are there. We play this every 2 weeks on Sundays at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're right now almost 2 hours in. We'll probably play another hour and a half to 2 hours more after this break, and we'll upload the whole thing to YouTube in the next day or two. And yeah, thanks for joining us. Do you all play in person, or do you Skype or something? We're using Discord right now. There's many ways to do it. Roll20 does its own video thing. So this is Roll20. If you haven't seen Roll20 before, the map that you see over there, I think it's over there, is Roll20. And it has video, but it's really crappy video. No offense to them. We like their platform. It's very useful for maps and that kind of thing. And it actually has like dice rolling and initiatives and all of that in the program, but we don't love it for everything. So we use Discord's video. While it does cut out sometimes, and sometimes it does pause and stall, it is vastly superior in quality to Roll20. Chris Farley better than Roll20. It also is landscape, and Roll20 for some reason is like portrait. And I have an overlay that I've made for my channel in which I control every video to look the way I want it to, but it looks so much better to use Discord. So I just capture the Discord feed from the video feed. There are other options too, like J-Stu, I forgot, what's that? What was that guy in the panel that we saw with
Unmade Gaming?
I think, yeah. They use Zoom. He prefers Zoom, which is a paid service, a video conferencing service. We looked into that, but I tried a trial and I couldn't get that to work the way that I wanted to, and it cost money, so we haven't done that. So yeah, I'm gonna grab a coffee real quick. If you guys want to chat, go for it.
I'm chatting with
Hi, chat.
So that went better than I thought it would.
You're on chat.
It did not go that badly, no. Other than that, we have no leads anymore, and we got kicked out of the house before we could talk to anybody. Hi, Deadeye.
Hello.
Hi, Tony.
We didn't talk to anybody, but the actual cops are.
Yeah, they've been useful so far.
Oh, the music stopped. Whoops.
It's really
No.
quiet.
Yeah, I just can't hear it.
That one's like a super quiet one.
Okay.
You have to find out where these automatons are. Yes, Deadeye. That's kind of what our mission is right now. Kind of.
Yeah.
Deadeye was asking Fixiel if this is a steampunk thing, and I don't want to spoil it because we haven't really figured it all out yet.
Not really. More of just like a construct.
Yeah, it's like magical clockwork. But I mean,
Spot on.
well, that was Bastion's the one who said that, but yes. So, steampunk is a pretty loose term, though, right? I guess you could, maybe some steampunk could be considered magical clockwork, but what was I gonna say? Oh, did we figure out what we're doing?
No. As I said just a second ago, we got no leads and we didn't get to talk to anybody before we got kicked out by the cops.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, there's a kitty.
No.
What's the kitty's name? I don't think I ever knew that.
See you later,
This
crazy
kitty's
kid.
little dude.
Little dude?
That's
Aw.
awesome.
Little dude, as named from Adventure Time, where
Oh, I was
that
thinking.
hat that comes to life.
You know what? I
The
think
dude.
I have heard you say little dude before and not realize it was his actual name.
Yeah, it's his actual name.
What's the other kitty's name?
Forever. It's
Okay.
not a pun. That is named after a comic character.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, so did we determine? Whoa, Keen, you are radiant right now.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Oh, it's cool.
Somebody cast light on me.
It's cool. I like it.
You don't have to fix it.
Yeah,
It's
you look
fine.
like the White Wizard.
The White Wizard was the bad guy.
Oh right, he's the Wizard of all colors or something, right? No, Gandalf becomes the White Wizard, and what's his name? Saruman becomes the Wizard of all colors. That's what he says.
In the book.
Yeah, in the book. What else is there? Oh, the movies?
The movie's more canon for me.
Oh!
oh,
I prefer Usador the Blue myself.
Mm.
I did not make it through.
Did you read The
Return of the
Hobbit,
King.
at least?
Yeah, I read The Hobbit. Unfortunately, I read The Hobbit.
What? Oh, the Hobbit's so good.
Tom
The Hobbit's
Bombadil
only
can
like-
fuck right off.
The Hobbit's only like 20 pages.
Tom
I think.
Bombadil's so good.
No, he's fucking awful.
See, Radagast is my shit. Love me some Radagast.
Radagast the Brown is your shit.
He's my true shit. My poo shit.
All right, bringing it back in. Once we start with the poo puns, we're coming back. What would you guys like to do before the long rest, if anything? You don't have to do anything.
We don't have to do anything? We could just sit in the street and play
Yeah.
checks?
I mean,
Are the
If
is
you really
Barnabas
want-
gonna talk to us?
I'm
Or?
gonna
he said he
go
would talk to you in the morning.
home unhappy. Unless anybody else has a better idea, I don't know what to do now.
I'm following y'all's leads here.
That's the problem. We ran out of leads.
So
So
the-
they
The jigger's not kajiggering anymore.
we could go
and-
back to the sewers, but it's a maze.
That's what I was gonna ask actually. Does the dowsing rod still point
Yeah.
or vibrate?
It said no.
As far as you know, it still works. It was just had no target at that point.
It had nothing. No reading.
You could still search the city.
What time? It's late though, right?
It's
like,
very. It was late when we left.
let's go to bed.
Okay, so you guys come back to the inn. Lift lets you all in. He
Is that-
opens the
Thanks,
door for
Lift.
Is that cool with everyone?
I'm
Thank
cool
you,
with that.
house.
Cool.
Yeah, so you all return to the inn. You get your long rest. Your strength scores go back to normal.
Yeah!
Sweet.
I'm so strong again.
No longer near death.
Yes. So, in the morning, you get a knock on the door from Barnabas.
Who's answering that?
Cliff.
I'll
No.
answer.
No, Liv, no.
Liv ain't gonna answer that. Liv knows better than to let the cops in here again.
If you answer,
I'll let him in.
I'll be there with you. I'll be there to comfort you. I literally will inspire you with that song.
I open the
Sorry,
door and say good morning.
Not Barnabas. Seth
No,
Cromley.
no, that's my water.
Oh, gross.
Seth Cromley comes by.
Okay.
You can't. Don't drink my water.
Do we know who that guy is?
He
No,
was
I
the
don't.
other guy. Barnabas was the main wizard guy.
But did we ever find?
Seth was the actual investigator guy.
Yeah, they both came in.
Oh,
on
they were at the
fireball. The initial
Okay,
fireball.
'cause I don't
and
remember the
probably the
second
second
guy.
one too.
Right. Okay.
Yes, they were both there both times.
Okay.
So Barnabas
You
is
guys just immediately got fixated on Barnabas Blastwind because
His
of his
name
name.
means fart.
Barnabas is the Bones, but Seth is the David Boreanaz.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay, continue.
Go the other way around.
I don't watch that show.
Barnabas is more like the Dresden. Seth is more like the Murphy, if anybody knows those references.
Nope.
Dresden Files? Okay, never mind. You
Get
should
back to us when you've read The
I
Hobbit.
know about the dolls.
I read the fucking Hobbit, alright?
All right. So, hello, sir.
Okay. He comes in.
Oh, okay. Why don't
Well,
you come
we didn't
in?
invite him in.
Yeah.
Says, I don't know what you guys were doing up at that house last night, but, I mean, we told you not to get involved, and you did it anyway. We found Lord Grelhan unconscious in the back room, apparently, because I forgot that's what happened.
No.
The Lady Grelhan was in shock, and her bodyguard was bloodied. Did you have anything to do with that?
No, not just the bodyguard. Did you see everything else in that house? It's a massacre. You obviously are not handling this.
Well, the Grelhans told us they'd been held hostage in there for more than 10 days by the agents of the Black Network. Most of the Zents were killed during the bloody revolt that was led by Lord Grelhan himself. But the leader, Erstal Floxen, was among those who got away, and he's still at large.
Erstal
Hold on, I need to
Floxen.
write down the name.
Oh yeah, is this the first time that
Yep.
name's been dropped?
I think so.
Yeah.
I've read it 100 times. What about you?
Erstal Floxton?
Erstal, are you
Flaxen Waxen.
Really
you are
feels like
S-T-U-L.
someone just jumbled a bunch of syllables together.
Floxen, Floxin.
Okay, no T. I'm going with Brihos spelling from now on because I don't care. Well, sir, I don't know if you've seen the damage to our brand new real estate here in this building, but we have a vested interest in finding out what's going on here. That's why we were investigating it.
Well, you said that you mentioned the construct, but we couldn't find it. According to the Grelhans, the construct was delivered to their villa a few weeks ago. The family took it in, not realizing it was a Zentarum spy, and then Lady Grelhan told us that it had stolen her necklace of fireballs, which you returned to us.
It's true. Which should more than prove our allegiances, I think.
Good thing we didn't keep that.
It is
Yeah.
a good thing you didn't keep that.
Mm-hmm.
What
Where did
is
they...
what he's telling us? Does that sound about what I would have noticed while I was there, or does it seem a little off?
Make an insight check.
I'll come down at this point.
What was, where did he say they got it from? The automaton?
They just said it was delivered to their villa.
It just was delivered, okay.
And what you saying, was that to inspire me?
I
Earlier,
did,
or was
yes.
that- okay.
Yeah. I said,
that would be gone. It only lasts.
no,
10
I
minutes.
when we were walking to answer the door, I said, "I'll be there to comfort
Oh.
you."
Got it. I must have been AFK.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Welcome.
21. And I
Um,
no longer have insight, or the
Used
inspiration.
your inspiration.
Seth is definitely telling what he believes to be the truth. Your insight, just your general insight from the night previously, kind of pings in your head that it might not be the whole truth.
Is it
Okay.
nothing but the truth, though?
You don't know. Seth Cromley appears to be telling you what he believes is the truth.
Okay, so I said, you saw the damage. That's why we're interested. That's why we're doing this.
Right.
Did he say anything?
We're looking for both the construct and Floxen.
Okay.
Do they know about the device we have? Did we mention that?
I have not mentioned it intentionally.
Neither have I.
Well, if you hear anything else, please let us know. And don't go running into houses where people are dying. It's just not smart.
We were just trying to help.
Well, leave that to the city guard, son.
They
And
might have all been dead at that point as he walks away.
They were all dead anyway.
Yes, and he leaves.
There were a lot of bodies in that house. There's not much you could have done except die. And then
Sure.
he leaves.
You're doing great. You're doing awesome.
As he walks by, he gives you a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
As we shut the door on him and walk back, I will inform Brios that I don't believe that they told Cromley the whole truth, because it seemed a little bit different to me when I was.
Oh yeah.
So I believe we should probably be careful around those nobles.
Well, you don't have to tell me that about nobles. But yeah, I agree.
How
Well,
could
just these in particular.
how could a construct and a couple of footmen do that much damage?
Well, maybe there's a secret entrance to the sewers, just like that one place. You know what I mean?
To the what?
Everything you said cut out.
Oh, sorry. I said, what if there's a secret entrance to this building and it just opened it? You know?
Oh, a secret entrance to the building.
Well, I'm not
I mean-
asking that. I'm RPing that. I'm telling
Right.
you.
Oh, okay.
But you can tell us if you want to.
From what you saw, walking back through the thing, the only entrances are that front door behind the front gate, and then the barred back door that
Yeah.
you would
open.
assume to be used for deliveries and entrance for the servants.
Should we return? I'm sure it's got guards everywhere.
But
I-
still,
Let's go interrogate the hell out of them.
Are you sure?
Nope, at this point, I'm still out of ideas.
did you see
So-
anything out of the ordinary, Brios?
There was a hawk in a room. It was cool. Other than that, just a bunch of dead
A
bodies.
very, very expensive hunting hawk.
Okay, let's go interrogate the hawk.
So you don't mention that you saw someone sneaking away?
He didn't see anyone sneaking away.
just saw the
He
door
only saw
open.
the door open.
But I was distracted by the wine.
The wine.
Yeah, it was like the door was oscillating back and forth still from somebody having busted.
If we had continued just out of the game, if we had continued investigating, I would have gone out that door, but we didn't. So it's okay.
You mean after you were done drinking?
Yeah.
Well, Best case
Rikos was
scenario.
alone in a room with wine and
I've got
spices.
music for the bar.
Oh no! Afraid to ask what's about to happen.
It's just music for
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
what
just the bar music from
Yeah,
Final
it
Fantasy
is
14.
just the bar music.
What are we? What's the plan, fam? Plan, fam.
Well, best case scenario is they didn't get us for any crimes, even though we definitely, well, I definitely committed them. So at least the Growlhounds are reasonable in that sense. But you know, they didn't take our entrances personal. Which I'm hoping that Barnabas smoothed that over by corroborating what we were telling them.
Right.
We could always check with Barnabas to see if there was anything else that maybe Cromley didn't tell us. See if maybe we could get a little information from them. I don't feel like it's super smart to go right back to the villa that we broke into last night, then got kicked out because there's a bunch of murders going on.
I agree.
Right, the murder.
That's where all the information is.
I'm sure it's gone by now, besides from the Growlhounds themselves and the bodyguard.
Yeah. This is what you do in the books. You go and interrogate all the people, and they give you the one clue. You need to piece everything together. And you go, aha. And
I mean, I can make myself look like, what's his name? Fart Man. And I can walk right in.
I told you, I don't have any good ideas. They're all bad right now.
That sounds like it could get us into more trouble with Barnabas himself.
But I'll be Barnabas. Well, what's our other ideas then?
We can just give up on all this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just run our inn.
As far as
And-
we know, the device still works.
Yeah?
Yeah, until something else happens. Or we can just keep wandering around town with it.
What if we go into the sewers, wander around for a bit with the device out?
We could go into the sewers. We were given. I mean, it may or may not be related to this, but there still is a great issue with the mind flayer down there.
I just want to point out, everybody suggesting to go down in the sewers does not have an enhanced nose. And as a person who does, I'm not for going in the sewers.
I have some clay. You could just.
Put some
I'm
plugs
surprised
in.
you actually have clay. It seems like you're always looking to procure some.
I do. We have 5 pounds of clay. Or we did. I've been
That-
making stuff out of it.
That is quite a lot of clay.
Yeah.
If everyone is inclined on heading below ground, I will find a way to bear it.
Is that our plan? What do you think,
Do
Kaki?
We had no way of finding any direction down there last time. But we
Well-
do have the device now. If
Exactly.
the automaton is there.
Well, are we talking about the sewers near us, or are we talking about the ones we've been in before where we know there were people and activity?
The one where
I
we
mean-
know there's people and activities was the one I was referring to.
I was referring to T7.
I was referring to the one on the other side of the where we ran into those people saving Rainer.
Well, should we
Well,
flip a...
T7 was the one that we heard the automaton snuck away in.
Bless you.
Sorry, Sledger.
You did not see the automaton snuck away.
We didn't
You
see,
saw-
we heard something about
You
that.
saw Urstel Floxen run that way. Or
Ah.
somebody did.
Is that my person's name now?
But
Mhm.
nobody knows that I saw that.
No.
Oh, that was the other thing. Okay.
When
Oh,
they
yeah.
describe the black figure running toward the sewer, that would be him.
Okay.
You can. Sorry.
I say we go to that sewer personally.
The witch sewer?
The one near that place.
Okay, sorry, I just
One
missed
by
your
T
description.
center.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, we got the Kajigger.
What do you think, Kiso?
I'm good with that if we're going to follow the lead of where this one was going.
Should
We
we
could go down.
contact Barnabas first?
Why? Why would we talk to Barnabas?
Yeah,
Because
screw
they're
him.
the cops.
Yeah, screw him.
But what are we gonna tell him?
We're wanting to not get in trouble, and we're wanting to get as much information as we can. So we should not speak to people? Maybe we should just do whatever we want?
But what are we gonna say to him?
If we're going in the sewers, you'll find us by the
Tell him our
smell.
plans and ask if he has any information regardless.
He
Okay.
was
I mean,
just
we
here.
can.
You didn't want to ask him that?
We
That was
can.
Cromley, not
I don't
Barnabas.
think he'll
Oh,
tell
Oh,
us.
I thought they were both here. Sorry.
No, it's just
Cromley.
Cromley.
Sorry.
I mean,
I messed up.
we could do that. That's cool. I don't think he'll tell us anything. He'll tell us to leave it alone, but we could try.
Yeah, it's been so helpful.
You wanna do that?
So what are you doing?
I'll save that slot for now. We can always contact him
Okay.
afterwards.
I was
or
gonna
in
say
between.
another thing we could do if you want to do that is I could go talk to my guild. Maybe they know of they're artisans. Maybe they know of where some supplies to make automatons came from.
They were donated, right?
Hmm.
Yes, they were
That's what
given.
we wanted to figure out. Who might have donated them?
That was their story, but Lim said he made it and it ran off.
Right.
Well, Lim was the one that was donated, and then
Yeah.
Lim made the other ones. Because it was alone. Wait, Nim,
Yeah.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the plan? What are we doing?
Didn't you say we were going into the sewers?
Going in the sewers?
Yeah, it was just which sewers was.
So you're doing a search, a word-by-word search for the nimble right, correct?
Yeah.
Or-
We're doing
Yeah,
a dowsing
that's-
rod and then go into the sewers when we're near it.
Yeah.
I
Or do you
mean-
want to start in the sewers?
We'll just wander the
Whatever
sewers
we
until we
run
get a
across.
reading, right?
We have the doohickey to
Yeah.
find the nimble right with us, and we'll watch it. And if we run into a mind flare, we'll flay its mind.
We'll flay its mind.
I
Yeah.
kind of feel like
Ah,
it,
and
based
make
on
some
the name,
tacos.
What could go wrong?
After last time, I'm feeling kind of lucky, so
Let's do it! Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Guys, make your way down into the sewers. You have a north, south, east, and west direction at this present.
Somebody get the graph paper.
Which direction would you like to go? I will move you to the, if you like.
Are we getting any
where's our
pings?
entrance?
No, you are not.
And what's the range on that thing?
500 feet?
500 feet, yeah.
I rolled west on my d8.
Okay. So you make your way toward the seaward, underneath the city. I need you to make a survival check so as to not get lost.
This big
I'll
room.
give
I will
you-
do survival.
I'll
I was like,
I'll let
Cast
one
guidance.
of you make it with advantage. If
I have really good survival.
As do I.
That's it.
all right, so Kiso's rolling and Reese is assisting.
Sure.
And I'll cast guidance on Kiso, just in case.
With my plus 8, I got
Queso?
23.
Okay.
He won't
So you
be.
managed to not get lost. You spend 1 hour making good time underneath the city. Once you get approximately here, you get a ping.
Oh. I'm on the very wrong.
That's not necessarily helpful because
Where was it?
technically that's where the House of Inspired Hands is, and we already know that there are some nimble rights there.
The House of Inspired Hands, I will tell you, is...
It's farther south.
Or is it?
So this is where he pinged,
Mm-hmm.
just to
Okay.
keep a mental.
The House of Inspired Hands is where this red block is.
Yeah, that's where that is.
So we're up. We would be out of range for that.
And you also know that it does not
Okay.
ping for Nim himself.
Huh.
Because he
Oh
made
yeah,
it.
that's right.
That's true.
Okay.
I didn't write that part down.
Because
Okay,
he
so
made
it's
it
far
to
enough out of
find
range?
other ones.
Okay, so continue.
How many of them did he say were out there?
Only one was lost, right?
Does the thing give you a direction? Let me double check.
Not that I wrote down.
My guess is no, but it's up to us to go further away until it stops and then go back the other way.
Yeah, triangulate.
No, it only whirs when it comes into range.
Yeah.
So we know it's not east of here. Should we head north to see?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And since I always know which way is north, let's head.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, you lose it about here.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, I did not see that.
Right up here.
About
At the-
this intersection.
Okay.
Okay, so we notice it's here, but we lose it about there.
Correct.
That kind of gives us
Can you give us drawing
then-
abilities?
that general.
Down permanent spots or
So
something.
that was
You
the
can-
first one.
Oh,
the
we can
second
draw.
one-
Yep.
Or that was the second one ish.
This one was the first one.
Right.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, this is the second one where we lose it right about there.
And double
So,
yeah. You lose it right about actually here.
Like right there?
You're right in the middle, yeah.
okay. So, let's head back to where it pings again, exactly.
So you backtrack and it shows up right about here.
Is that circle 500 feet?
Yes, approximately, as best I could gauge.
So we know 100% it's not the Temple of Wonders? House of Wonders?
Yeah, because
No,
the House of
it's-
Wonders down there.
House of
Yeah.
Wonders is Mistra.
Yeah, but it's too far.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
So
Sorry.
if we, this is where it stops the other direction.
Yeah, this is, so if you were walking this direction and kind of like a northwesty, can you see me move this?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Well, not while you're holding it. If
Oh,
you're-
so if you're moving like west along here, kind of here, good, heading north a little bit, it pings right around here.
Okay.
And then we're
and
out of
then-
range if we keep following the road
And
north.
then it goes out of range around here.
Do we know any landmarks in the area?
Come
Or...
across there.
So, this is,
Kind of across there. So
and then this,
anything then in this area is where it could be.
Okay.
that's good.
That's our searchable area now.
Okay.
Blue?
Do we find
Yeah.
a, is there a way for
you
us
did not
to...
find a bottom marker, though.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. You got two circles. The circles overlap somewhere,
Right.
unless we happen to find the perfect tangent of the
So
furthest
this
ends of them. So
it would not be in this circle. It stops pinging here. So it is
So
not
it'd be
in this.
south
it's
of
not
that.
in this circle.
Okay, I see what you mean.
So it'd be south of whatever this street is. Glances? Street of Glances, I guess, is what goes all the way across. Do we know of any businesses or such in this area? Or is this all residential?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's all residential because I don't have any
Okay.
things like
And
that.
there's no landmarks
There is.
in terms of shops, temples,
Let me double check.
government buildings,
Here.
stockades.
It is near the Shrines of Nature. I believe is. I have a DM map on the other side, so
That might actually be a good spot to start in.
Shrines of Nature would be about here.
So farther south out of the range.
Right.
Well, unless we want to go canvassing door to door and if we can talk to the locals, maybe we could try asking at the Shrine of Nature. Maybe they would have heard about something unnatural wandering around by.
so there's
Trace,
nothing-
make an intelligence check, Trace.
There's nothing like in the sewers underneath these areas when we're walking by. Like we're not like walking into a dungeon.
Nah, not that you can see. Mostly just sewers.
Just sewers.
7.
Woo!
Never mind then.
Yeah, that worked well.
Was that a history check?
Just an int.
Intelligence.
Okay, I like that idea. Let's go up to the surface and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah?
Do you
Anybody?
want to ask around and kick some doors in, or do you think we should maybe start at the shrine?
We can start at the shrine.
Anybody else?
Kiso, Kakile, anybody? Trace?
We could start wherever.
Late at this point.
Opinions?
Yet again, out of good ideas.
Okay.
As you walk down this street, you lose it before you hit the House of Nature. And looking down this street here, you appear to be less than 500 feet from the wall.
From the wall?
From the wall, the gate, or the outer wall of the city.
Oh.
I'm glad that makes sense to y'all.
Okay. We should probably keep heading west. If we head west and hit the wall, it's still within range.
Yes. So you would be about here on your range, and it's still within range.
What are you thinking, Kiso? Would they think they're on the other side of the wall, or close to the wall inside?
They might have fled the city.
Well, is
Do
there
we know
anything
what's on the other side?
Make a history check.
Yeah, that's good. 14, and my history's probably +2, so 16.
You know that there are some rocky areas above some lower muddy flats, the mud flats area. You know that there would be something on the other side of the wall.
Should we check the other side just to see where we lose it, so we can kind of pinpoint exactly the area we need to be looking? Because we know how far north and how far south and how far east, but we don't know how far west until we lose it.
How would we get to the other side of the wall.
I could climb it. Might odd having a kitty climb the wall in the middle of the day.
There's
Otherwise,
the
maybe
west
we
gate
could.
we can
Wait,
go
I was
through.
gonna say,
Maybe that'd be best.
head down to the west gate and then
Law enforcement did not seem too happy with us before, so
All right, so you
maybe
make
we
your way
should lay low a
down
little.
south toward the west gate. There's people. There's fishermen coming in and out. Looks like people who go to the mud flats. You know, they do some crabbing and some oysters and clams and things and stuff like that that live in the mud. So there are people moving in and out through the gate. And you easily make your way through the west gate and out onto the mud flats. As you move along the south wall, you lose it about here.
Sing it again.
Right about here.
Oh,
Right
okay.
about there, the funk soul automaton.
so where the
Right here.
okay, so what do we see out there? Like, is it just mud flats? Is it just
Yeah, you see ocean, you see some rock that the walls are built upon, a little bit of elevation up there, and then below that are muddy, like
Flats.
low-lying muddy areas where the tide comes in and out, and it just makes it kind of muddy. As a note, if you're moving along the mud, everybody is at half speed.
that's fine. So there's rocks. Is there like any? Probably not. But like caves or anything like from the ocean, kind of.
Where are you standing, looking?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Okay, so if you guys make your way back up there, you can begin to see some footprints in the mud, walking a little bit north, and then, so like the rock that the wall stands upon is kind of like washed away underneath it, so that there's like an overhang that you might not see from above. But underneath, you see a similar looking robotic kind of swordsman who is currently standing. He appears to be waiting for someone.
Mud battle.
It doesn't look like Nim, or does it look exactly like Nim?
Similar to Nim, but more not as well put together.
Does it see us?
Are you being
Not as
stealthy?
well-
Let's
I
be
was like,
stealthy.
yeah.
Alright, roll stealth checks, everybody.
So
Not as well put together as in maybe
It doesn't have a job.
very good at making them made it.
Right.
I was
No.
like, I'll take disadvantage to give someone else advantage.
It's a 12.
Let me check my skill.
was it guarding the overhang text?
It just looked like it appeared to be waiting for somebody.
I got 18.
You did say that. Sorry.
18?
15 total.
I took disadvantage to give someone advantage on stealth. And my total was 20.
Who
You
has
can
a
do
low?
that?
He offered that last time.
That was just last
Oh.
night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was just that. Okay. Oh, then my total was 24.
Okay.
It's a 12 for Kiki.
Okay.
So does it see us?
Anybody below a 10?
I'm at 10.
Okay. Then it does see you. As it
It's
notices,
so beautiful. That's why.
as it notices, Trace, as notices Trace trudging through the mud, struggling to stand upright.
Holding her robes up.
It stands up, and draws its sword, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Woo! Oh! Sorry.
I only got
boy.
accepted.
I got excited.
It's okay. It'll just throw a bird and it'll be done.
Yeah.
That's a trace.
That was a different.
Yeah, I definitely got a Kiso initiative on this one.
This feels more like how combat should be going.
It's my first single digit of the night.
Uh-oh. Okay.
How far away are we from it?
Probably about 40 feet. I don't have a map. We're just gonna theater them like this.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to, because you said we're at half speed.
Right. Everybody's at half speed in the mud.
Cool.
Can,
Cool.
can you draw something to show us exactly where in this area we're at?
I can. You're kind of like underneath this rock shelf here. No, that's wrong. You're like kind of underneath the rock shelf here. That's a lot of boxes right there. And,
You're just creating a shelf.
yep, exactly. Freehand is what I want.
Where-
You're approximately right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just where it says mud flats.
20 to 25.
22.
Okay.
20, so dirty 20. I mean,
Dirty 20, man.
30 to 20. What's your modifier?
+3.
Okay. 15 to 20? 10 to
17.
Oh, 17. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
Yikes.
7.
Trace?
4?
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to erase, by the way.
Back to your pointer and then click on it and then you hit delete.
Hit delete, yeah. Okay,
No, we're
so you are up first. You are approximately 40 feet away from it with half movement.
So I get 20 because half. And then bonus action, step of the wind.
Okay.
So I dash and I get right up to them at that point because my movement's 40 speed. And then I shall do what I do. I will strike.
Catch it. Just hug it.
We don't even know if this is the right one, right? This is just one.
There's only supposed to be just the one, I thought.
So
More than one?
Only the one was missing, I thought. Is what he told
But we
us.
don't know that this is...
That one? I mean, I guess, but...
When it's the one, you just know.
exactly. So I shall punch it.
Okay.
Natural 20
Okay.
on the first one.
Sweet.
I get,
Oh, combat's over.
I was like, I get 2 strikes now that I'm level 5, so I'll just roll the second one. That's an 11 plus 7, so 18.
11, 18 damage.
No, I get 2 attacks,
Oh, got
so I
it.
just rolled both. So
18
18
just-
total for my second one.
18
For
just
attack.
hits.
Okay. Alright, so we'll roll the first one, which is the 20.
But it's going to parry the second one.
What's that mean?
It raises its AC by 2,
Okay.
so the second one does not hit.
Excuse me. Is that a fighter thing?
It is a reaction. Yeah, I think it's a fighter thing.
No.
So 14 actually that's 14 on the dice. Then what's my I haven't hit anything in a while. Plus 4, so 18 total on the first one.
Are your fists considered magical?
Bo?
I don't know if it's right.
don't
I
think
feel like
it's
the
the
level
level
I think that's level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
it's
too.
level 6.
Okay, so what was the damage?
18.
18? Alright, and it doesn't seem to be taking as much damage as you've hoped. So.
Oh crap, I need my PHB.
Okay. Alright. That is your 2 attacks. The second one, he parries your hand with his blade.
Ow.
With like the guard. We'll say it's the guard.
They're not gonna feel good.
No, it's not.
And that's how I say hello.
Okay. It is the Nimblewright's turn.
Oh, I bet it's really smart, isn't it? Or it's either really smart or really dumb.
He reaches behind him and pulls out a dagger, and he makes 2 attacks with his sword and 1 with the dagger.
So 3 attacks?
Yep.
These are those,
Awesome.
I'm just imagining the things from Dishonored 2.
That is a dirty 20.
Just hit it.
And another dirty 20.
Come on. Are you sure you didn't
And,
get the golden snitch?
and a 24.
Wow.
Those are out a new character plan.
Whew, that's an 8 on the damage die. The first one is 12 points of piercing damage. Another 8 on the damage die for another 12 points of piercing damage. And the last one's a D4, which is only 6 points of piercing damage. But that's his turn.
Yeah. That was
what
30 damage.
Yeah, what are you at now?
17.
Okay, no, you're okay. You're
Yeah.
fine.
You're fine. We just all can't run through the mud like you. It's gonna be 3 turns before you see us anywhere near you.
Reese, it is your turn.
Do we have a battle map to see how far away?
No, I'm just saying you're approximately. Well, now you're 40 feet away. Since it's just one target, I mean, I can quick come up with something if you really.
No, that's fine. I was thinking
Just
about what
shoot
one
it
would
with
be
your
after that.
bow.
Miles away. I'll make the said it was half speed or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain. The mud is wet.
Alright, so if I can move 15 feet, which is half, then I'll use feline agility as well.
Okay.
So I can cross 30, which
Okay.
I'm 10 feet away, and I'll use my hand crossbow to make a shot.
Okay.
Is it engaged with Kiso?
Oh,
It
yes.
is.
Oh yeah, probably doesn't matter because I only rolled a 12.
That does not hit.
I am very frustrated that I do nothing else.
No.
Okay. Brios.
Okie dokie. I will. I will. I'll pull out one of my handmade ocarinas, and I will just play a really discordant chord through it, just like that.
So a normal chord for you.
Hey now, let me just inform you that my performance is a +8.
Okay.
It's the notes that I'm not playing that matter. So the ocarina itself is gonna glow gold, and everyone gets 5 temporary hit points. And they can use their reaction to flee if they want to.
Yes, you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed.
Yay, 15 feet forward.
I'm moving 20 feet back.
That's what I was hoping.
That's a
for.
disengage, right?
Disengage. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
We all
so
get
it does not
5,
hit.
and then we all get 5 HP and temp, and can move forward.
And you
Is
can
that
use
what
a
it
bonus, a bonus or a reaction to do that if you want to. And then I will. Am I in range of it?
Did you move forward? I mean, in range for what?
In range for something that is. Oh, I have to be next to it. Shit. Okay, well I'll get closer
You
to
still
it.
have.
Yeah. I'll
So
get
it's
closer.
difficult terrain. So you can use your reaction to move 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You have a further 15 feet of movement, and it's still 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I'll just be closer to it then. And I will cast Hypnotic Pattern on it.
Okay.
That's what the discordant sound was.
All right. What's the
It's
save on
going
that?
to be something else, but that's fine. It is a Wisdom.
Okay. And what's the DC?
It is, I think,
Ooh.
17 now. It's either 16 or 17. I think it's 16. Sorry. 16.
Okay. He does not save.
Okay. So, the creature becomes charmed. It's incapacitated, has a speed of 0.
Okay. It is
me?
incapacitated.
So
Does that mean
it just sees
can or
gears.
can't still attack?
Incapacitated means attacks against it have advantage, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Would you like me to look it up? So when that cord rang out, all it saw was gears everywhere. It couldn't see
Incap has no actions, no reactions.
no actions,
Okay.
no reactions.
So it can't attack.
It can take no actions nor reactions.
Nice.
Cool.
So if it takes damage, it will, just FYI, it will be no longer incapacitated.
How long does that last?
1 minute.
Until it takes damage.
Until it takes damage, or someone else
it
uses an
doesn't-
action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
It doesn't have a
gonna
saving
say.
throw?
It failed.
No
the saving
recurring
throw.
one?
It failed, so for a whole
Not a
minute
recurring
until
one.
that
Okay.
happens. Yeah.
Dang, okay.
But
to
assuming
know.
we'll probably attack it within a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But we
After I heal up a little.
could also tie it up,
You could do that.
or rip its arms off.
I don't know, we left that rope behind at that house.
No!
I have rope.
Ah! I should probably take that out of my inventory.
I was like, you still have some. rope.
Okay. Now whose turn is it? I'm done.
Okay. Calculate.
So I can move how much with the reaction?
Your movement speed.
You should have already done that.
Oh, well, I would have moved
Okay.
then. And
You
it
can
would
move
have been,
up to your movement.
it would have been 30, but halved, right?
Correct, because it's difficult, muddy terrain.
Okay, so I'll move 15. How far am I from Kiso now?
Kiso moved how far back?
20.
20 feet back. So you are now 5 feet from Kiso.
Okay, I'll move up to him in that case and cast. What did you say your HP was at?
17?
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds at second.
Oh,
points.
was you had temporary hit points too?
Oh,
no,
five,
that
ten.
was,
Temporary
that was
came
after.
afterwards.
That
That
was
was after.
after. My bad. Sorry.
So yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds at second level.
Okay.
Which will be 2d8 plus 4. Not great. That'll be 8 total.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. That puts me exactly what you hit me for last time.
That was my action. Yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay. Trace.
Ooh. Well. Let's see, I moved up 15 with the things. That puts me still 25 feet out.
Mm-hmm.
Not too worried about it. I will. Okay, I will hold an action God, it's gonna. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh yeah. Because this is. That's a different thing. Okay. Yeah, I will hold a first level magic missile for if that thing starts to attack.
Okay. Kizo.
I'm gonna use another one of the potions that I bought the other day. I'm glad I bought.
Haven't gotten to the mind flayer yet.
Dang.
I think I'd rather go against a mind flayer. I think. So that's another. No. Okay, so now I'm only down 14. And it would have been told to us that it can't do anything for a minute unless we hit it, right?
Nope, he just cast a spell. You don't know
Okay.
what's going on.
Has its demeanor changed since the spell was
It kind of looks like it's. I mean, the sword, which was at guard, is now kind of pointed toward the ground, and he's kind of staring off into the distance.
At the cogs.
Yeah, Kiso wouldn't have known what was going on, so.
I guess I haven't explained how that works to everyone. That's the first time I've used it.
So I get right back up to it.
Okay. I'll give you advantage on these attacks. Because he's kind of standing there stunned.
Okay. First one. Natural 16, so that one hits. 23. And I would like to do Stunning Strike. Use one of my key points.
Okay. 16 hit, or whatever, 16 plus whatever will hit.
It was
How much?
plus. The DC is 16.
How much damage?
Oh. Come on.
You trapped a caltrap? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So 5 plus, I think it's 4, so 9.
9, and have to do 4. Alright, and the stun DC is what?
16.
That's a fail.
So it is stunned all the way to my next round, until the end of my next one.
So it's
Right.
no longer incapacitated, but it's stunned.
Correct.
Yep. So everybody gets advantage on
Yep. And
my second strike.
it automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, and attacks have advantage.
Okay. So the second strike, natural 20 and a natural 1, so I'll take the 20.
Okay.
Sure? Are you sure?
You know, I'll think about it, but
You
yeah.
sure about that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad the stunning strike went through because the first one I rolled was the 1. So
Yeah, that was
is-
a con save, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an 8.
So yeah, big numbers on that one. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on that. So that's 3 doubled 6 plus 4, so 10.
You rolled what? What did you roll?
10 damage.
Okay, so halved to 5. Okay. Bonus action.
I took the healing potion as my bonus.
Got it. Okay. Nibbleright's turn, but he's stunned. And Reese, it's your turn.
So his stun ends now after that?
No, his stun ends at the end of Kiso's next
Kiso's?
turn.
Dang, boy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Done well. Does it look like it's really solidly constructed?
Make a Arcana check.
Arcana.
Never. No, I don't know what magic is. I've never heard of it.
Okay.
It's a
Arcanta.
natural one.
No, but you still have your turn, so.
Well, I saw Kiso just smack it, and it looks a little vulnerable. So I'll attack it too. I should
Okay.
be able to close the distance now with the rough terrain.
Yep.
Pretty close.
And you get
So-
advantage on both of your attacks.
Yeah, so I'll close in now, and I'll attack twice with my attack with my short sword.
Okay.
Disadvantage, not twice.
Both. Oh, I thought you had 2 attacks.
Rogues don't get more than one attack because sneak attack would be too powerful.
Right, but you can still attack with your offhand, right? Or do you not have an offhand weapon?
Maybe I should get one.
You have claws, right?
Yeah, I would let you attack with the offhand claws.
That uses
If you want.
strength as my.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
It is not. It is not a
Great.
finesse weapon. No.
No. All right. Well, I'll hit him with my short sword.
Okay.
I roll. You said it's
Advantage. Yep. And
it's
sneak
rolled
attack.
25 total.
Yeah, that hits.
Sneak attack. Wait, it's not actually. I can't yell sneak attack unless it's not a sneak attack. Math. 18 total.
18 damage total.
Yes.
Your magical weapon seems to cut through it much better than a mundane weapon could.
Hey.
Oh crap.
Ooh,
Your
yeah.
fists are mundane.
For one more level.
You can't punch ghosts yet.
Not yet.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Punch a lot of ghosts.
We will be.
Did the
I
night
don't think
before.
so.
Brios,
Okay, I will run toward the creature,
it's looking pretty rough.
and I will grab the rope from. Let's just say I got the rope back, and I want to try to tie it up or
Okay.
incapacitate it. Tie it
Make
all over.
Sure. Make a strength check to see if you can tie the ropes tight.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage because he's incapacitated.
Ooh, advantage. Okay, let's use my wizard dice.
Nice.
That is.
He's also stunned. It means incapacitated and other things.
Yeah.
That
So.
is. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen.
He basically is just a statue at this point.
Oh, I have no plus to strength, so 14.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to tie him up pretty good.
Okay. That's all I do.
Yep. Calculate.
Don't bring.
Is it still holding its weapons?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't disarm it. He just tied it up.
Okay, if I can close the distance, I'll try to take its weapons away.
I believe you can close the distance now. Make strength checks to pull the weapons out of his hands.
Let's see. Let's go with orange. That is 16.
Nope. He rolled a 4. So yeah, you pull the weapons out of his hands.
Okay, I'll stash them away.
All right. You can
So
add
he can't-
a rapier and a dagger to your inventory
Okay.
if you want.
Kiso, where are you at health-wise?
I'm actually okay. 33 out of 47 plus 510.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn there.
Okay. Trace.
Are we? Is this? I mean, it's tied up, right? Are we done?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we just capturing it, or are we trying to finish it off?
Don't kill it.
It's up to you.
All right, Bree has just yelled, "Don't kill it." So
All right, so we'll go out of combat order then.
we'll skip my turn again.
I was like prepared. I was just waiting for them to destroy it, and I run up with rope, like, all right, let's capture the. Oh.
Yeah, if we need to, I'll use my rope to also tie it up.
All right, so you managed to tie it up.
Yeah.
9 health left, guys. Just
We
saying.
still don't know if it's the right one.
Okay.
But we didn't explode it, so.
True.
Is it so? It's no longer stunned or anything, right? Because we've now finished combat.
Yep, it is now trying to break through the bonds.
Okay.
So the Worshipper of Gond did tell us that we should destroy it, and I assume they mean any of them that Nim built.
We can just.
But
I
don't
will hold.
necessarily know that that's the right thing to do.
I will hold a cast of shatter if it breaks out. I'll just keep watching it at all times. Which has quite. Just FYI, don't be around.
Okay, so what are you doing to the nimble rat?
I would like to search to see if they have anything on them.
All right, you find Kiso's favorite thing in the world.
A magic wand.
What?
A map.
Oil?
Oh, a map.
Yes!
I wonder what he'll do now. Will he
Memorize it.
perhaps copy it?
We can't interrogate it because it doesn't speak.
It appears to be somewhere in the trades ward.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, there it is. I don't know where that is.
The trades ward. Let's see.
As you're looking
Bottom
at this
right.
map, he manages to break out of the binds.
I would attack it.
Okay.
Oh crap! I accidentally left the game. Hold on.
You're also holding your action.
I know. Well, I held my action until he broke out, so I'm casting
Right.
shatter, I guess.
And we're all shattered.
And it's. Are we all next to it?
Well, I never moved up.
Kiso certainly is.
Yeah.
I am.
Reese is, so you guys all need to make dexterity saving throws.
It's a Constitution for the spell, but if they want to dodge it, I guess.
I
do we
would like
dodge?
to dodge it.
Yeah.
It's Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, he rolled a 14.
That does not save.
So am I doing dex or...
Constitution.
Constitution
Okay.
against 16.
What are we dodging?
A
I
shatter
cast
spell.
shatter.
Okay.
I have to worry about my party killing me more than them.
And it was a con save?
It's
Yep.
a con save.
I failed.
Oh no.
Alright, roll damage.
Okay, hold on. It's 3d8. I was not prepared. I didn't. I
Neither
thought
were
the
we.
bonds would last longer than that.
You weren't prepared for the thing that you readied.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a 19 versus
Oh, guys.
Kiso.
I don't
This
think
is
you
not
ready
good.
for this shatter.
That's a 19.
Alright, so the Nimblewright explodes into any number of pieces, and they're all flung 10 feet back, and as well as Kiso and Reese, who are also flung 10 feet, I believe.
Yep.
And you both take 19 points of thunder damage.
I give the dirtiest of looks.
Oh, sorry. I threw my ocarina at it when it got out of the ropes.
He panicked. Oh!
Ah!
Smashed it by hand on it. And just, kaboof!
As the Nimblewright struggles out of its binds, he reacts with a gut reaction, throws the ocarina at it, catching Kiso and Reese in the blast. You're all three knocked 10 feet back in front.
Sorry. I will then run over to Kiso.
Into the mud.
I will run over to Kiso and cast Cure Wounds.
I am slow clapping from the side. Very good, Brehos.
Yeah,
Way to go.
I'll do the same to Reese. Cure Wounds.
Alright, Cure
thank
Wounds
you.
is
Thank
at
you
3rd
kindly.
level, alright? 3rd level. That was a 2nd level Shatter, first of all. Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
I'll only do. Well, let me see
3d8
what
plus 5.
you're actually at.
I don't know if I prefer this over the fire. Either way, this hasn't been a fun day.
Oh, I rolled so much lower on the health than I did on the damage, so that's
The
good.
fire
Of
was
course you
yesterday, it's
did.
fine.
That's 11. 11 plus
Of course
5,
you did.
16. You get 16 back.
That's pretty
Rude.
good. That's all but 3.
It was Kiso you're healing, and what did I get?
I haven't rolled yet. I want to
Okay.
double check on you. Yeah, I'll just do. That's first level on that one. So that'll just be 1d8
Oh, I'm sorry.
plus
Brehos over
4.
here just yeeting everybody into the ocean.
That'll be a 6 for you, Reese.
The best thing about this, Kiso doesn't forget for 30 days.
I would be surprised
100%.
if that only lasts 30 days in his memory.
Oh no.
Hey, at least you got that map first, you know?
Well, that was very unpleasant. Do you say you found a map?
I did.
Are our ropes destroyed?
No,
Who
they're
cares about
not.
the rope?
I mean, it wasn't fire damage. It was just.
Well, he broke out of the ropes as well.
Well,
Or did he wriggle?
I was rolling them against your strength check to see how well you tied the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Strength
well,
check
he
was
also
not
rolled-
that good.
rolled a 14.
Yeah, so he didn't like break through the ropes. He just loosened them enough.
Well, that went poorly.
That went about as planned.
Well,
We
did we at least get anything useful out of that map?
It shows the in the trade board.
Was there anything down there? Was he just a guy hanging out, or were there caves, or?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Um,
we should look for.
nope. He was just there, appeared to be waiting for something.
Can I gather as much of him as I can?
Sure.
And I'll put it in my bag with the clockwork bird pieces that I have.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I'll help him with that and give you guidance. So
Okay,
you
what
can
is
roll
that?
an extra
An extra
D4.
D4 with my. Okay.
The place marked on the trade board, what is it? Is perhaps a pastry shop? Did this automaton look like he was waiting for cake by the ocean?
Nope.
So that's
Boo.
13 plus a D4.
Thanks, Vera.
So
I
I
didn't
got
get the reference.
15 on the investigation.
Yeah, you managed to get some clockwork pieces, and his head.
Okay, that's something recognizable. That's what I wanted. I will put it on my hand like a puppet and be like, "Oh, look at me! Oh, I'm just such a badass! Oh."
Oh, that's disturbing.
We should
Never do that
probably go back to the temple and let them know.
Yes.
Well, I'll pull up my dowsing rod and see if it's still pinging.
It is not. It is completely
Well,
destroyed.
Sure seems like we found the culprit. You want to take him back to the temple? We should bring in a Barnabas?
Well, why was he here? Or it? They.
I guess we could go to
Oh, wait, did-
Barnabas first.
Did we already leave?
I don't know.
Who cares about Barnabas?
We could
Well-
try to stake this area out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well,
Yeah,
what's on the
maybe.
map? Maybe we just go there instead.
Oh, right! Map! Does it have an X on it?
Is it?
Yeah. It appears to be an alley in the trade sword.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's go there.
So we stop by real fast, Temple Accord, give them the head back, let them know that's taken care of, and we'll go to the alleyway.
I have to give up this head? I was
Temple
gonna
of
make a
Cord?
necklace out of it.
Wasn't that what it was?
Gone.
Temple of
God,
Gond.
where the hell did I write down cord from somebody?
Mhm.
Who gave me
Temple
cord?
of Gond, yes.
But he's a different guy.
Sorry.
Elder Barrow.
This is why I tend not to be the one taking notes, because things move too fast for me to actually get accurate notes. And then 4 sessions later, I'm like, what's about that thing? And everybody's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Alright, as you guys make your way back into the city, a whistling wind begins to bluster the city, and the autumn winds are now picking up very heavily. It's beginning to become winter in Waterdeep.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
That's not a thing here.
Yep. For the next while, we got to remember that ranged weapon attack rolls have disadvantage.
Is it the wind?
And perception check. Yep. And perception checks that rely on hearing on the streets have disadvantage
Okay.
as well.
Fucking
So you're telling us we have to
Santa's
remember
going.
some rules,
Correct, because I might not.
and you think we will?
Yeah.
Disadvantage
I
for
mean,
ranged attacks.
Somebody has a
Listening.
tendency to do that. Sorry.
well, yeah, I mean, better 5 people trying to remember it, 6 people trying to remember it than just me.
Okay, I got it.
I'd say it's 6 people trying not to forget.
Okay.
Alright. Great. I wrote it down. to
Are you
remember.
going to the alley on the map?
Yes. I think
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Should I put the head in the bag for now?
I
Instead of
guess
just
so,
walking
since
through.
Brio's won't give it up. Unless Brio's won't give it up.
Right, I'm gonna wear it as a necklace. No, it's okay. I'll give it to you. Here you go.
Well, that's a necklace. I assume it's mostly humanoid sized.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the necklaces from that Team Fortress 2 events where it was just like robot parts on weapons.
Ah, jeez.
I need a marching order going into this alley, by the way.
Oh, I don't like the sound of this.
I'll be up front.
I'll go second.
I'll go third. Mm.
A lot of options left.
Yeah,
I'll go
sure. Fourth.
All right.
Go last too if you want me to. I don't care.
I had it pretty much spot on, other than being switched between Reese and Brios. Okay.
I
So
almost said
I
I'd go
have
first.
switched to a new map if you guys haven't.
Yeah.
seen it
Oh
yet.
no. Okay.
All right.
There's a back alley to this alley.
I think up Brio's circle's always a tiny bit smaller. than everybody
Yeah,
else's.
who did that to me?
I copied it from like the first one that I did. And it just kept
I know I'm a
being
short elf, but come
small.
on.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
It's okay.
On the other hand, the size he was fits into the little squares through the walls.
It does.
I don't care.
All right. So, as you walk into this alley, a cart laden with apples comes careening down towards you. Rolling downhill, riding on the cart is a tiefling boy with an eye patch, screaming at the top of his lungs, "Look out!" I need
Here come the QTEs.
everyone to
say
make a
dex-
dexterity saving
Don't
throw.
say dex save.
Or you can try and stop the cart, if whoever's
Stunning strike that car.
Wait,
18.
stop it isn't like grab it and hold it.
Yep.
How
Is it
fast
coming
is it
downhill?
going?
Does it-
I don't know how fast the laden apple cart carrying a tiefling goes downhill.
Does he look
European
like he's
or
in
American?
danger, or is he surfing?
Blue. No, green.
He does not appear to be in control of the cart.
Then I'll try to stop it
I
rather
will-
than.
No,
You
I
are
You're
all
in
the
the
way in
back.
the back.
I will.
So
will
we
try
all
to stop
dodge.
it.
Alright, make a strength saving throw.
We like
Everyone
coordinated
knocks
dodge.
over takes 5 off the DC.
Should be a strength check, not a save.
Oh god.
Oh, I have +5. 18 total.
All right, you manage to stop the cart and nobody takes any damage.
Does an apple fly by and I can catch it?
Waste my.
Sure. And an apple flies by, Brihos catches it, and a tiefling falls off the top. A
Of
little
the apple?
tiefling boy.
Can we catch the tiefling?
No,
little
he's flying
boy,
in the
right?
wall. He's dead now.
The little boy walks up to you and goes, "Ah, gee, thanks, mister. I thought I was gonna die for sure."
You should be a little more careful.
What's being careful? That's not fun.
I like your style. You got gumption.
Yeah, kids got the right attitude.
Yeah.
I
What?
just read what this kid's name is. Sorry.
Oh.
I was
Hey
like,
kid,
what?
what's your name?
Gumption.
My name's Squiddly.
Squiddly?
Squiddly.
Squiggly?
Squiddly?
Squiddly-da, squiddly-doo!
Exactly, like squid. Squiddly.
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 So it's less an apple cart, more a Splatoon cart. Got it.
He's got an eye patch and he has a small bow and a quiver of toy arrows.
I love him.
Aww.
My friends call me El Barto.
A little bit after that, you see two more human kids. A slightly taller Eluskin girl with a toy wooden sword, and a 9-year-old portly boy with a cloak, a toy wand, and a stuffed owlbear. Familiar.
Ah, a bunch
Wow,
of adventures.
owlbears were on the menu for familiars? Oh, I feel cheated.
It's a stuffed.
I know.
Yeah.
Ah, I see some adventurers in this alley.
Oh, thank you for saving our friend. And the girl begins gesturing. She doesn't speak anything. And the little boy turns and nods. And he says, "My name's Jenks, and this is Nat."
We didn't
And
save your friend. He saved himself. He's a wizard, obviously.
What? I'm a ranger.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Squiggly, I'm sorry.
He pulls out his little toy bow and he shoots at you. And
Wow.
he actually hits.
No!
And does 1 point of damage.
Karma!
Nat 20.
I'll fall to the ground dramatically.
No, it was a natural 17.
That does hit, yeah. I'll fall to the ground dramatically and pretend to be dead.
All three of them, the two of them begin cheering, and the other girl is overjoyed that
Wait.
you're playing along.
Can I make this an enthralling performance?
Sure. No, that takes a
No.
long time, right?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
I believe you have to play for a certain amount of time.
It's okay, I won't do it.
Yeah, it's a charm.
Ruin my plans.
He's trying to charm
I'm gonna
them.
charm one of the
I
kids.
can literally suffer the slings and arrows.
Uh-huh. And then they're like, "Well, thanks for your help."
Can you tell us what this area is called?
1 minute. I have to do 1 minute, but that's okay.
Yeah. And they're just like, "Oh, this is just the alley we play in." As you look through, as you walk through the alley back to the other entrance, you see a small house with an open door. This house right
So where is it?
here.
Okay.
Yep. So you all walk through this alley.
Do we leave the kids behind?
They're kind of hanging around.
You can walk through
Yeah,
the
let 'em
alley,
play.
you can leave your kids behind.
That's what I was thinking of.
I will. Before we leave, I'll say.
They're eating their newly stolen cart of apples.
Yeah, I'll hand the apple that I caught. I'll hand it back to Squiggly, but I'll also have 1 gold piece in my hand when I hand it back to him.
To who? To Squiddly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your mic cut out for a little bit.
Oh yes.
All right. He takes the apple and he sees the gold and he's like, "Oh, okay." And he pockets it and he kind of has a little smug smile on his face.
Do y'all
These
know
are my
of any,
people. Sorry, what?
y'all little ones know anything about any shady type folk running around here? And you know, adventurers always have to keep a keen eye out.
I just took that gold out of my inventory. Just.
No, we were over there playing. We didn't see anything happen here.
Well, if you've been playing around here for a while, maybe you've never seen any suspicious-looking folk wandering through.
I mean, just Fenris, and they point to the house next to you with the door open.
You ain't never seen no robo men.
That sounds exactly like the kind of person might be looking for this Fenris. Do you happen to know anything about them?
Well, he's a big guy with gray hair, and he looks like he's been in a bunch of fights. He has a bunch of scars all over his face, but that's all we really know about him.
Well, that's very. I appreciate that very much.
That
Thank
name
you.
seems familiar to me, but does it seem familiar to any of the characters?
Probably not.
As I say, at this point, I don't know.
From something else, I don't know.
I need
Fenris.
writing it down.
Fenerus, if you want a spelling.
No
But
idea.
as you walk toward the door, the door stands open, and you can see inside. The place looks like it's been ransacked.
Well, wait, what was the name of Vexalia's bow? Was it Fenris?
Fenris, yes.
I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Spoilers. Just kidding.
It's just
It's just a bow.
They just
I mean-
name their weapons.
Mercer did do some development on this module, so there may be some
Some overlap.
Some nods.
homage.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, but yeah, you look inside the door, and it's been thoroughly ransacked.
Cool.
So we're inside this tiny little square here. We're in here.
Right.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, let's take a.
Hang on.
Maybe we should take a look around, see if we can find this Fenris or something.
Are the kids the only people in the alley?
That's what I was about to ask. Do we see people other than these kids?
Sorry. The door is over here.
Oh, so they told
Yeah,
us to go
it's
back
not.
there.
Yeah. So if you walk back here, this is the house that he lives in. This L2 is something different.
Okay.
So we're back here.
Did we see anybody but other than the kids playing back here?
No.
So, okay. As they go look, I would like to talk to kids. So it's like, what all do you know about this guy here?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. I just know that he looks like he's a mean son of a bitch.
There's a lot of those around this town.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
When was
I'd
the
like-
last time you saw him, kids?
I mean, we don't play here every day, but within the last week.
Does he ever have visitors?
I mean, we don't like sit on the house and watch or anything, but as far as I know, he lives alone.
Okay. I appreciate your time. And the door's ajar.
Yeah.
I'll look in.
All right. As you enter the door, you
The
see
wrong house.
you enter into what looks to be like a living room / kitchen. It's very, very small. On the kitchen wall, you see a symbol painted in blood, a circle with 10 equidistant lines radiating out from the circumference.
Oh. Oh.
What was that circle?
Also,
Do you recognize that?
Yes,
that-
you recognize that as the symbol of Xanathar.
Oh heck. How does the blood look?
Make a perception check.
Right?
I would like to just keep looking through.
Okay.
That's 16 total.
Yeah, you see small pools of blood on the kitchen floor, and it is very fresh.
Oh boy. All this blood looks really fresh. I don't think it's even dried yet. This must have been done very recently.
Yeah,
We might not be alone around here.
that's why I'm looking around.
Make a investigation check.
13 plus investigation 2, so 15.
You find some lamp lighting tools. He appears to be part of the Lamplighters Guild. But you don't find anything that looks like they were hiding anything. The place has been thoroughly ransacked. Is anybody still outside?
No.
I am.
Okay.
I would be inside, probably.
I'm
okay.
still in the alley.
You three, as you are sitting there waiting for these guys inside, you see a woman, a tall, graceful woman in a emerald green cloak, approaches you guys, and she has long, silver hair billowing out from underneath her hood. And she speaks to you. She says, "If you've come looking for Fenris Stormcastle, I'm afraid you are too late. It appears the Xanathar has gotten to him first. Fenris had something in his possession that I desire. Perhaps you can help retrieve it."
May I
Sure,
ask
what was-
who you are?
My name is Laral Silverhand.
Nope.
Why does everybody keep freaking out about stuff and I know nothing here?
Laurel Silverhand is the open lord of Waterdeep.
And yeah, nope. I'm noping out of this one.
Oh,
We're
okay.
inside. We don't have to talk to them.
I
Yeah,
know.
you're inside.
Yeah,
That's
we
why-
don't know.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, nope.
Do I know that name?
Make a
Does
history
Trace
check.
know that name?
Make a history check.
I am.
You
Hold
probably would
on.
have read it in the Oncaridian if you read it.
Yes.
We absolutely talked about this last session after the interrogation.
Yeah.
I know we did. I don't know if Trace did. That's the point. I don't remember
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, the 20.
Yeah, you know that she is the current Open Lord of Waterdeep. The
Okay.
single most powerful person in the city.
Kill her. I mean,
What? Intrusive thoughts.
take her power.
Misread that as Chris. Your
Yeah.
person, Chris.
I
is
know
supposed
that
to
you've
work.
done some very good work for the Grey Hands, and I was wondering if you would be able to help me find this item.
Oh, yeah, sure. What's the item?
It is a sentient magic item called the Stone of Galore.
Stone of Galore, huh?
It
We've heard of this item.
Never heard of it.
It knows the
Never.
location of a cache of gold that was hidden away by the previous Open Lord of this city. If you find it to me and deliver it to me at the Seven Masks Theater in the Dark Ward, you will have my utmost gratitude.
Not ready to
Seven Mass Theater, huh?
I don't know
Okay.
this.
Well, we'll, do you know what this thing looks like? Is it just a little rock?
It is a small stone with 3 eyes on it.
That actually helps them. So, any idea as to where it might have walked off to? Just to get us going?
I do know of a refuge nearby that the Xanathar Guild has in a cellar complex under the South Ward. I suggest you search for the stone there,
Okay. Well,
and
we'll,
she
get
can
right
mark
on
it
that.
on a map for you if you like.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'll post it on your map.
Well, we'll look into that. You go ahead and just, take care of your own business, and we'll get right back to you.
Did we hear them talking out there?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Did we go into this little closety room too?
No, nobody went into that.
I will go in there.
So that was a 17 and an 18 plus. You said what was it? Perception?
Yep.
25 is my lowest.
All right. Yeah, you definitely hear them speaking, even over the wind.
And did I hear the name, or do I just hear talking?
No, you would have heard with that roll. You would have heard exactly what they said.
Okay. That was my perception.
Oh, I should ask real fast though. Is there some reward that we get for helping you out? I suppose these things need to be negotiated up front.
You will have my utmost respect and gratitude.
Oh, well, that's fair.
Oh, cool. I'll cash that in.
Oh my gosh.
Do not take
I'm
an
not
owed
that-
favor by the open lord of
I'm
Waterdeep.
not. I'm not there.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I thought you said you were in the alley.
No, I went into
No,
this
he
room.
said he was checking out the small
Oh.
closet house.
I
It's
thought you
just me
said
and-
3 of you
Sorry.
were in the alley.
Sorry.
That's my fault.
No, that's.
I said
shouldn't have
I
said it.
was.
I was
so-
being funny, and I should have.
Well, that sounds really, really good. We'll look for that.
Remember, the Seven Masks Theater in the Darkwood.
7 masks. Yes.
And she walks off.
Okay. I knock on the door to the inside.
It
The
seems
fuzz
our
was here. The fuzz.
It seems our inquiries are leading to more questions.
I heard.
Okay,
You heard
well,
what?
yeah.
I heard the
What's
whole
going on?
conversation.
With who? Who are you talking to?
Only the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
The who?
The current Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Oh, why would she be here? Why was she here?
She's looking for the stone.
She apparently knows this Fenris, whose last name is apparently Stormcastle. So they were on, first and last name.
She was looking for the
Relations.
stone, you said? The stone of
And
Stone
yeah.
Gallows?
Yeah. It's a 3-eyed stone.
And it's here? Should we keep
It
looking?
was.
Oh.
It's gone now. I assume she's looked over the place, or somebody working for her has. So
Huh.
we are yet again caught up in something we probably shouldn't be, and second to everything. But she did ask us to find it, so maybe her own people can't do it.
She did say that she's heard about this too.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, we've exploded a few things.
Wait.
Hey, that was not our fault.
Hold on.
One of those was your fault.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Deny. Like
I was like, my room says otherwise.
So I went into this little tiny room.
okay.
What's in here?
It's a bedroom,
Anything cool in here?
a bed,
Anything
Wow.
else? Like
It's
a
really
poster
nice.
of Elvira?
a
or-
table,
No, okay.
an Art Deco velvet Elvis.
Ah, black
Velvet.
velvet. Okay. I'll come back then. What's going on, pals?
Silverhand believed the stone to have been here, and we were led here by this map, which was in the possession of the Nimblewright, who seemed to be waiting for someone.
Was he
Perhaps
waiting
to
with-
pass off this map.
To Fenris or whatever his name is.
Xanathar's guild
map
appears
too.
to have gotten here first,
Mm-hmm.
which leads me to believe that the map was possibly to be passed off to a member of this interim.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, but I think Barnabas told us last night what are they called? Nimrod? Nimblrod?
Nimble right.
Nimble right.
Nimble right.
Nimrods.
Yeah.
The
sorry.
Nimrods.
I like it. I like it. Let's go with it. The Nimrods.
Yep.
Barnabas said yesterday that the Nimble right was a spy for the Zentarum, if my memory serves. That makes sense.
That
though.
one.
Might have been waiting to pass it off.
If my religion check is correct, Nimrod is a hunter from the Bible and is, as a joke, Bugs Bunny called Elmer Fudd Nimrod once.
Now it's
and
a thing.
So now Nimrod means a dumb person
But it was
because of Bugs Bunny.
because it sounds like a pejorative.
Interesting. Not relevant, but interesting.
No, that is interesting.
I'm multifaceted, guys.
All right, you do
Okay,
now
multiple.
have a map that has a mark on it. I will move you all back to. Is there anything else you want to do in the alley?
Before we leave, I will
Take
give is Squidly there still?
Yeah, they're hanging around eating apples.
I'm gonna give the one that doesn't speak. Did we find out who that is?
Yes.
Yeah, they gave us.
And Snad and Squidly.
I will give. You said it's a female, a lady,
Yes.
a girl. I will give her my last handmade ocarina that I have.
She looks at it weird.
And I'll like.
She's deaf. She can't hear it.
That's right.
She looks at you funny and she's just like goes back to eating her apple.
She can use it still to make noises. Anyway,
Bet you can't hear.
so Beethoven couldn't hear.
She signs something to one of the other
Abort,
kids.
Blap, abort.
She signs something to one of the other kids and he signs back and they both start laughing.
She signs this
Nice.
motherfucker right here. I'll give them 3 gold apiece.
Alright, they take it and then they
Fortune.
immediately run off.
Bye.
Oh no! Wait. Okay.
Should have signed strike them first.
Damn.
You would have
I'm
killed
not
them.
going to hit a kid.
Yeah,
I was trying to charm them
Do I get an
earlier.
attack of opportunity on these moppets?
No!
Learn a spell for one of them.
Magic Missile is a guaranteed hit. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
I use all 7
no,
charges
what?
of the wand.
3 darts, 3 kids, bam, bam, bam. They have 1 hit point apiece.
Like, there's just a
Believe it.
kid shape
And y'all say Keith is the
stain
bad one around
here.
here.
Just keeps...
No! This is terrible.
Now let me roll to see if the wand is broken because I used every charge.
Doesn't it recharge?
You're not
If you
really
use-
using
Unless
it.
you use all of them.
If you use the
If you-
last charge, it can break, but
Yeah.
I don't think he actually used it.
I didn't give 3 kids 9 gold and then murder them.
Yeah.
Gotta get your money back.
This isn't
Stop!
GTA.
Thief!
They took my gold. Probable cause.
Yeah.
Alright.
Plant.
Anything else you would like to do?
So back
there's
on
another
track.
building that you could enter.
Yeah.
Appears to be broken in.
There's a door right next to us, too.
Yes, there is.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
let's-
We don't know it's the same building. Sorry.
So, yeah,
It's not the same building. It's a different building.
Okay.
They're just adjacent.
Well,
should we check this one out while we're at it?
I'll go check out the bottom one.
I think that sounds fair. I mean, we don't really have any leads.
I'll go this
Yeah,
way.
it's just other buildings.
Find this.
Yeah.
Maybe we
it-
should look around. Maybe we should look around.
I mean, I guess because it's part of this map, there's probably something, but we wouldn't know.
But we
I
don't
mean,
know
you
what we're
could give
looking
us that
for
it
either,
was
so...
broken into.
That door is actually locked.
Which one?
The one
Eldor.
you just tried to go through.
Mine? Okay.
Like,
How
Good
about
thing
down
I'm
here?
standing there.
it's like we're walking down the street. We just open every door that we walk by. You know.
That's what you do. You go to every house, you look at every cabinet,
door
you
in
get all
front
the
of-
elixirs that way.
The door in front of Kiso is open and appears to open into some kind of cloakroom.
I thought you just said it was locked.
In front of, not Kiso, Kakile.
Kakile.
Kisa, Brisa,
Down here.
Kiki,
Do you have lots of
Bree,
K's?
C, Tracy,
Lots of. We had Tonk, Spark,
Riso,
Rizzo.
Rizzo.
Trace hosts.
Okay, so which door's open?
The one in front of Kakile, down here.
Okay. I
And
step
so
back
you
for a
said it's
raise.
like a cloakroom.
Yeah.
I'll look around, see if I'd see anything out of the ordinary, I guess.
No, there's just a coat hanging there.
I check the next door, see if it's locked.
It is open.
Hang on, I thought Kiki's door was locked.
No, it's ours.
That's
Bottom-
Kiso's door
Okay.
is locked.
Bottom
All
door
right.
is open. Okay.
Sorry, never mind.
I'll open it a little and poke my head in.
A small halfling man is inside. He says, What do you want? Go away!"
Sorry, wrong door. And I leave.
Oh my gosh. I will
gonna
pick
say,
this lock.
How many times have we just walked
Make
in
a thieves check.
to
A
someone's
thieves tools check.
private property?
Well, these doors were unlocked, is why I looked. But now I guess we're picking locks.
I guess, yeah.
See, you all laugh, but I've had one person walk into my apartment once thinking it was somebody else's apartment the one time that we didn't deadbolt it.
Okay.
I lock
Um,
my
These
door.
things do happen.
It's
Specifically
true.
said thieves' tools.
Yep.
Not. I don't know. The
My
same person
thinking
doesn't
is
do it
They wouldn't lock doors
every day.
during their escape.
What do you want me
What'd
to
you
add
roll?
on to that?
Dex and proficiency.
16 total?
Alright, you pop the lock, it's now open.
No,
It's
very-
like it was like latched shut.
So very carefully, like, push it open a little bit and see if I can peek through.
Okay. Inside you see what looks to be some crates with some pieces of art, and then like a workshop where there appears to be some kind of art piece that's half cleaned and half dirty. It appears to be like a restoration, art restoration workshop.
Yeah, this is the trade ward, so there's probably lots of stuff going on with various guilds.
As you peek through the door, you see a small halfling man walk back through this door here, and go back to work at the desk.
Does he look suspicious?
I mean, he is a halfling. Oh, no, I didn't say that.
Whoa!
Wow.
Dang.
You could probably guess that this is the owner of the store.
I'll just kind of gently let the door close quietly.
Okay.
It just looks like not quite an art gallery, kind of place where you might restore it, clean it up. I'm not sure if there's anything here.
Is Dana Barrett inside?
No.
Voice says
There
from
is
far
no
away.
Dana, only Zool.
No.
Wrong one.
I didn't see anything in there. It just kind of looked like an art workshop. Maybe we should look around and see if we can find any footprints or something.
It's true, that was the wrong movie.
Whatever. Alright? Same
It
fucking
doesn't
person.
count.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
God damn it.
That got nothing else to do here. I say we go to the new place.
Yeah, if we
We'll just
can't.
connect the dots all the way until we get fucked over by somebody.
What new
Either the
place is
current
that?
overlord or the previous open lord. I don't know. Somebody's gonna.
It might be prudent to stop at the House of Wonders to make sure we dispatched of the correct nimble right.
Somebody's gonna murder us eventually.
The House of Wonders or the
That's a pretty
Temple
House
of
of-
Gond?
Temple of Gond.
The
You said-
the
It's the same.
House of idle
Oh, it's
hands.
the same thing. House of Idle Hands. Okay.
Or not idle hands. Inspired hands.
Inspired.
House of Wandering
You're
Hands?
saying all your stuff is confusing
Wow,
me. You guys
Lou.
keep confusing him, and then it made me confused. and
Yeah.
then there's House of Inspired Hands.
House of Inspired Hands. Let's go
House of
there.
Wonders is mine.
That's right.
That's the Temple of Misra.
I'm cool with that. We could go there.
Okay, so you're going all the way back up to the northward.
I mean,
Okay.
not necessarily now, but that's just something.
That's why I said stop there on the way down, but somebody didn't want to do that.
You are currently in the Trades Ward, which is just north of the Southern Ward.
Where did that map go? Oh wait, I wrote it down. Right?
Here's your map. I have added the dot where it's the black dot in the Southern Ward is where the
black
Oh,
spot.
the solar complex. That's what it was. Just some
Oh,
solar
it's
complex.
very hard to see, but I see it.
yeah. Sorry, there's only so much I can do. This file size limit's 10 megabytes, and these maps are significantly bigger than that. I had to resize them.
Make it pink. Now it's pink.
Okay.
Oh, where the peak is?
In the trades ward?
Southern Ward.
What time of day is it?
What's in the southern ward? I thought we were in the trades.
You are in the Trades Ward.
now, but we're considering going to this
The open board put a X on the map.
seven mask place.
That's
Uh,
where we're
No,
supposed
that's
to
in the
meet.
dock ward.
That's in the Dock Ward.
Oh,
And
sorry.
The
Oh.
part that got marked was a cellar
Let
complex.
me look and see if
Oh, I forgot about that. Sorry, I didn't write that down.
As long as open board.
I don't see.
I mean, if the open lord is she's very powerful, isn't she? Why wouldn't she just go and get it herself? I gotta wonder if she's sending us. It might be dangerous.
I think that's probably precisely why she's sending someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't. Well,
She should be
we
in
are-
charge of the gray hands or be able to get them to do.
that's fair. I mean, at least at the end of this, we will get paid, right?
About that.
We
Yeah,
we
Not so much.
are getting
She's
paid
the
for
most
this, right?
powerful.
With her respect and gratitude.
And maybe a favor or two and leniency in the future. Who knows? Let's
She's
be
the
optimistic
most-
about it.
She is the most powerful official in the city, but she is not the only one.
She won't get us dead. That sounds good. Not being dead.
It's not much of a trade in my book, but
I will let you guys deal with her.
having a friend never hurt anybody, I suppose. Favor at the right time can mean a lot more than money. I suppose I can live with that.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Where are we going?
Onward and upward.
Downward.
I think Fix is reading something. We're heading towards the
Southern ward.
spot.
Okay, so you make your way to the spot where I'll mark your map. You find it is a basically like a shed outside of in an alley, but the door is not locked.
Should we have done a short rest first, or?
I'm down.
I would be.
Does somebody need a short rest?
I mean,
I'm ready to go.
I'm fine.
I could use
I
some
could
hit
get
dice.
some hit die. Yeah, if you guys want to, I'll sing you a lullaby.
What time of day
Are
is
we
it?
in a hurry?
It is approximately, let's say, searching, then fighting, and then making your way through the city. I would say it's probably mid-afternoon.
Yeah, I'm fine myself, but if you want to stop for lunch and take an hour to rest up, might be wise considering this could
That-
be dangerous.
Ooh.
That blood was fresh.
Yeah, I think we should get going.
Okay, well, how about 10 minutes? You want to do 10 minutes?
A short rest? I mean, 10 minutes of fun times.
What can we do in 10 minutes?
We
Well,
can catnap.
who need? No, literally, we're gonna catnap.
Literally, I'll do that and I'll sing. Let's do it. Can we
Okay,
find just a
okay.
tavern and have a little short rest in there?
I don't have
No,
time.
no. Seriously, we're gonna take 10 minutes here.
Just where we
Just
are.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Wherever.
Okay.
I mean, get comfortable somewhere. Yeah, we can go find
Just-
a quick drink.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's go get a drink.
Taking 10 minutes before we left the blood house, probably.
Either place, wherever we are.
All right, we're gonna walk down towards the place. The first tavern we find, we'll take 10 minutes. We'll get one drink. We'll take 10 minutes.
Why only 10 minutes? Short rest is an hour.
Nope. Short rest is 10 minutes.
It's 10 to 60. Eh? There's
At
some
least 1
flexibility,
hour
if I
long
remember
is what
right.
this says.
Short rest is 10 minutes.
According to whom?
Are we in the tavern? Can
Wow,
we be...
God says it's 60 minutes. You can't just talk over him
No,
like
no,
that.
no, I will. I'm trying to set the scene here.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
Sure.
are we doing it? We're there? Okay.
We're in a tavern.
All right. Who needs a quick nap?
Oh, you have a fancy new spell.
She has a
I
spell.
could-
It's
Use
called
a-
catnap.
Oh
It's
right!
literally
It is called
Oh,
catnap.
I
You
could
guys
use a.
all rolled
little map.
very poorly
Okay.
on your perception checks there.
So,
I don't
Oh.
know spells, so.
Trace will face Chiso. Okay. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. You're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy. You're under. 10 minutes later, you get a short rest. But you're sleeping now for 10 minutes.
How many times can you do that per day?
I can do that for 3 targets. So if anybody else needs one, do it now. Let me know.
I can do. I guess I can't use Song of Inspiration either.
Not really.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
It's okay. People have plenty of hit dice at this point.
I'll take it because I get my bardic inspiration.
I'm looking at my eyes, Brihos. Look at my eyes. Looking really heavy. You're sleep now.
I could sleep too.
And the same
Go
thing,
up a little
Snap.
bit.
Okay, you're all. That's 3. So, gosh, damn, that's enough. 10 minutes later.
Yep.
Okay,
You guys benefit from a short rest in 10 minutes.
cool.
I'll finish my drink. They'll wake up.
Let's go.
Alright.
There, we did it.
So you make
Catnap.
your way down. You make your way into this shed-looking place, and immediately there's a stair that goes down. And at the bottom of the stairs, you find yourself on a new map.
Dun dun dun.
Most of it's probably black, but you can find a
Ah, there we are.
I've marked out for you.
Helps if I'm not zoomed all the way in.
Yeah.
That was one of the most
Did I just-
refreshing
Just
maps I've ever
try.
had.
You did just draw a giant.
I didn't mean to, sorry.
Let me.
I think I got rid of it.
I did it. I got it.
Okay, thanks. I was just trying to move the map and it was still on draw. Okay.
Wait, you can.
If you look
move
up
it
in the
by
corner, there's a little
grabbing it?
gasping face.
Oh.
It's a surprise Pikachu. Alright. This chamber has stone steps and a locked, non-iron bound wooden door with a sign mounted on it that reads in common, "Sewer access, authorized city officials only."
Oh, I believe
We're
I have the
literally
necessary
authorized.
paperwork.
Yeah, theoretically, we've been authorized.
I mean, it's not a person, it's just a sign, not a cop.
Hey, sign! We have the
believe-
right to be here.
It is locked, though.
Brinkos punches the sign. No, just kidding.
Keep
If
out.
if
Or
you
not.
let
I'm not
me
a cop,
through
I'm a
there, I
sign.
believe I have the right paperwork. Take out my tools.
Make a these tools check.
Didn't make it in the box. Oh, that's not great, actually. Well,
You just can't seem to get the tumblers to line up.
How long does your D8 of inspiration last that you gave me previously when you set me on fire?
Until a long rest.
In 10 minutes.
Oh, does it? I thought it was a long
Yeah.
rest.
It would have expired in either
Oh, okay,
case.
never mind then.
It was from when you set me on fire.
I don't use it very much.
Can I take 20 and
Sure.
then open the lock?
So you take, Tony, you spend a couple of minutes trying to get all the locks in the right spot. It pops open, and you open the door.
Sorry about the way the bureaucracy must be served in these.
Red tape, am I right?
Most definitely.
You open the door, and you see a small walkway. So you don't have to walk in the muck immediately, but there is a sewer running through here.
Okay.
With the amount of times we come down into the sewer, one of these days I should just take water walking.
Water walking.
Ew, solid
gray water?
water walking.
Ew.
Turd walking.
Thanks, Blood.
The poo jokes are happening. Speed up, speed up.
Poop
Gotta go.
walking.
Well, it just looks like it's
Oh,
a
fuck
sewer
me,
out
I
here.
just left roll 20.
I did that earlier.
Yeah, but you're not the DM. We can
drawing
just
the
move
map.
on temporarily without you.
Okay, so I'm going to put my hand on Trace's back and sing Underground, and I'll give her an inspiration for 10 minutes.
On Trace?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
I just see a tunnel down here. I guess we should start walking.
What is this?
I don't know, they said draw on the
Draw.
map, so I just started drawing random lines.
Alright, so
It's
as you enter this area, fresh sewage flows along through a trough that runs parallel to the stone walkway.
Oh, see, it's in the trough. We're fine.
At least it's fresh.
Ew, why at least? Why at least?
Would you rather it be not fresh?
Yeah, like loses its luster. Anyway, go ahead.
Uh-huh. Go on, lead, kitty cat, lead.
Go for it, Kakile.
Did you want me to be in the lead? I'll go.
I don't know, I don't care. I just need to
Sure.
not be in the front.
Sure.
I can go first.
You
Okay.
can go first.
I can.
Uh,
As I push the cat in the sewage.
Aww.
Do you
Sorry,
really
sorry.
do that?
No.
Okay.
If there would be anybody, it would be Brios at this point.
Why am I leading?
No, I said if I was going to push anybody in the sewage, it would be you.
Yeah, I did kind of shatter you earlier.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we'll just push you in some shat. So I'll come up to this corner and
Okay.
We're just gonna follow behind you the whole way.
do I see anything or hear anything?
You see more stone walkway going next to this trough full of muck, and there's a small bridge right here where a steady stream of sewage appears to be running underneath that stone, but there's no walkway that direction. And at this end, there is a bars going across the end of the tunnel.
Okay, so if I get up to here and I look across this way.
Nope, that's you.
Yep.
See
God
piles
damn
of
it.
empty pizza boxes littering the floor.
You see a turn,
My God, they're
A
here.
ninja term.
a ninja turn.
Can we all walk behind him?
Yeah.
Doopy doopy doo doo doo. I'm there now.
Well, I think we're gonna have to
Don't
walk
say
it.
it.
Dark. I'm assuming it's dark down here.
It is absolutely dark down here.
But I can see.
Okay, I'll
If you have dark vision, you can see as if it's dim light.
yeah.
I would have cast
I
it.
do.
I'll I'll wear a snake-shaped headband.
It's like that octopus hat. Oh my god,
Okay.
now I want a knit Jack the Snake headband.
Alright. Are you diving in?
I'll whisper
I
up real
will-
quick to Kiso, say, would you like me to take the lead? I can see pretty well.
He cast dark vision on himself.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Never mind. I didn't say that. That was a lie.
Unfortunately, I think this is where we have to.
Don't say it.
We're gonna have to. We're
Don't-
just gonna have to walk through it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say split up.
And this is also where we are going to pick up next
This
2
is-
weeks from now.
Oh!
He was working with Xanathar this whole time.
So complex.
that
Oh my
bastard.
god. Is this the map from 007? Goldeneye? It's the complex. It's the stack.
Complex is from N64, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
I think Stacks is also the library level in there too, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was fun. I hope
Well
y'all
done, we
enjoyed
didn't
it.
die. Despite
Well,
last
that's fun.
efforts.
Besides my best effort, and with a little bit of help of Brios.
I mean, we can go on, but if you guys, I mean, it might be a while if you're down here.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. So I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do dinner things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
we'll pick this up next
No,
week.
thank you.
Pick this up for
Next.
tomorrow.
Sunday.
2 weeks from
1
now.
week. Oh.
Aw.
2 weeks from now, we will.
I'm not the only one that has a game on every other Sunday now.
Well, someone was
watching
trying to get the game to start last time.
We're watching this on the
No, we did start on
7th.
time.
We'll pick it up next week.
Yeah, so we'll be back. We will be back. What is the date? I don't know. 2 weeks from today.
14.
The 7th.
14th.
No,
14th.
the 14th. We'll be
This
back
sounds
then.
pretty good.
We'll be back then with the next episode of Zero Initiative. Go follow all these people. Also check out the YouTube, which Agent so wonderfully just posted in the chat. You can catch up on the old episodes, or previous episodes of this. And if you have to miss any and you want to catch up, they will be there for you. Thank you everyone for watching. I will continue to be playing some games tonight. Are you guys joining me for Pummel Party?
Do
Perhaps.
that.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna eat for a bit, but I can do that.
Okay. Well, I will be back to do that in a moment. But thanks again, J-Stew, Kineas2. Oh, I should find a way to make this all rhyme. Ferricine, Bastion, Phils, and Fixio. Can we rhyme all of our names? Fixio, Bastion, Phils. Alright?
Nope.
Leonard Bernstein.
So go give all those people a follow at their links there, and just love and appreciate Ferricine, who does not stream,
Yep.
but is
I
fantastic.
don't do anything.
Act like they forgot about James, too.
They forgot about Jay.
And that's the kind of bad news you can look forward to in the next episode of
Hey, it's
Terror
Robox, who made an appearance in our campaign today.
Oh yeah, Rob, you may have missed it, Greg, but what was his real name?
Harabas.
It was Harabas.
Problem?
You've been here most of the day. Did you hear? Yeah, you may have, that was at the beginning. There was a character named Harabas, but we all thought his name was Ravox.
I mean, that's what I heard. And
So we
Tony
kept
heard
calling
it.
him Ravox. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. If you were lurking for most of the stream, I appreciate that as well. We like lurkers here. And by the way, Fixil has this awesome. We haven't talked about it since you've got it. This
It's
awesome
true.
emote
I didn't really want to, plug myself.
for
on
his
this
channel. I just
No,
plugged you
but
for like
fine.
2 minutes. Okay, that sounded gross.
I have a new Zero Initiative emote.
He has a
on
new-
my channel.
A new emote right there. It says Zero Initiative. It kind of looks like it says Zoe. Zoe. No, it's cool though. It has the 0.
It's a delicious bubblegum mahedron.
I also would love to get a D20 made. I don't know if they make custom ones, but where the 20's replaced with just the 0. I guess I could just scratch the 2 off or something.
You can get custom D20s made. They are expensive.
That would be really cool.
I mean, how expensive?
That would be great. We could do a one-shot where
if you 3D
I'll have to
modeled it
use
yourself, you can have it printed for not that much. But like the professional injected molding, you'd have to order a quantity of it.
Well, no, I know some people that do custom ones, but I don't know if they can do the numbers custom.
Check out Q Workshop. They do custom dice.
Will you post
they
it
make
in
the Vox Machina D20s.
Will you post that in the Discord?
I think they also have a minimum order of like 100 or something.
Oh, I can do that.
We'll
no
just
problem.
sell them on the
Hand
Blep
them
shop.
Exactly.
I'll take them to Gen
Hand them out
Con
at
and just
BlebCon.
throw them into the expo hall.
Custom dice. We'll have a Kiso dice. We'll have a Calculate dice.
Yeah.
We'll have a Brihos dice.
All right.
kidding.
Well, thank you all for joining us. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Do join the, first of all, follow the YouTube, but also join the Discord because we have a channel just for this. If you want to talk about the characters or if you want to talk about RPGs in general, we have a channel there for that too. So,
You can follow me and go to my Discord. I post stuff there that's cool relating to D&D. I don't have a link to it, but you can go to my channel. There's a link to it at the bottom of my channel.
all right. So, okay, I'll be BRB for a few minutes while I reset,
GG.
and then we're gonna play some Pummel Party tonight. I guess before we play that, I might just play something until everyone's ready. So,
Did you ever beat Lady Butterfly?
no, I didn't. It was like 3 a.m. and Pharisee was like, go to bed, and I was like, yeah.
He does do that. Buzzkill.
No, it was a good idea. All right, thanks, Chaos. We're the Outlaws. Okay,
Bye.
see you all in a minute. Don't leave your cameras just a sec. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.